Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o. Mo ṣe ogbó atọ́yìn o. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. The one that D is written on it, you see. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o. Grand rising and welcome to another episode of ÌŞΕÉ for today. Welcome to another episode of ÌŞΕÉ for today. As you join in, please let me know where you're streaming from. Please let me know where you're streaming from today. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún wa níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ wa o. A ṣe Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o. Jane Juma, Mr. Mike, Dan, ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú ló máa jẹ́ fún gbogbo wa lénìí o. Son of Mercy, Mr. Mike, mo ṣe ogbó atọ́ yín o. Ogbó atọ́ àsúre ìwòrèwò fún, mo ṣe fún yín o. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ẹ káàárọ̀, ṣé dáadáa ni o, níbo lẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa lénìí. Grand rising and welcome to another episode of for today. Where are you streaming from today? Where are you streaming from today? Oh, you have got this one before. Go and check the other one. Where are you streaming from today? It is D. D is written on it. From Germany. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ kú ojúmọ́. Good morning from Germany. Son of Mercy from Abuja. Ẹ ṣé gan ni a dúpẹ́. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. Grand rising and welcome to Ifá College. Ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ẹ ṣé o, a dúpẹ́. Silent Hustler, thank you so much for that. Let me know where you're streaming from. Let me know where you're streaming from today. A ṣe Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. Mr. Dayo P1, we missed you. Ẹ káàárọ̀ sà, ẹ kú ojúmọ́ sà. Ṣé dáadáa ni? Ojú tó rí yín gbó o, ó tójọ́ mẹ́ta o. A rí yín nílé ẹ̀kọ́ o. Báwo ni o, ilé ń kọ́, àwọn ọmọ ń kọ́? Ṣé ń gbúrò gbogbo àwọn ará ilé sà? A kí yín o, ẹ kú ojúmọ́. Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà ló máa jẹ́ fún gbogbo wa o. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Mr. Mike, ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú àti àlàáfíà fún gbogbo wa o. Where are you guys? So we have started. I need you here. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ o. Mr. Mike, ẹ ṣé gan ni a dúpẹ́ o. A dúpẹ́, ẹ ṣé o. Kàràǹjàgbọ́n awonú igbó, ọ̀dọ̀gún wọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ kọ awọ ọ̀dàn. Wọ́n ní máa wọ́ láwo òjòlá. Adífá fún èrìgì àlọ́ tó lọ rèé jágan òbí. Wọ́n nígbà térìgì àlọ́ jágan òbí tán, ire gbogbo a máa wọlé tán ni. Ire gbogbo wọlé tọ̀ wá wá o, ire gbogbo. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ire gbogbo á wọlé tọ̀ wá wá lénìí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ire ayọ̀, ire owó, ire ọlá, ire ọlà, ìdùnnú, àlàáfíà àti àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọrọ̀ ló máa wọlé tọ̀ wá wá lénìí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Mo ṣe ojúmọ́ ire, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú, ojúmọ́ àlàáfíà. Olúbùkọ́lá Ọmọládé, ẹ ṣé gan ni o, a kí yín o, ẹ kú ojúmọ́. Mr. Mike, thank you so much for that gift. Ade, ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Ade Das, thank you for that gift. Aunty Golden Light, ojúmọ́ ire o. Bọ́lá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ọlá náà lẹ máa bá dé. Ilé tẹ́ ẹ fi sílẹ̀, ọlá lẹ máa bá ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ padà. Ọ̀nà tẹ́ ń tọ̀ lọ, ọlá náà lẹ máa bá ń bẹ̀. Aunty Golden Light, ẹ ṣé gan ni, mo dúpẹ́, ẹ ṣé, ẹ ṣé. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ wí fálára pé kó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ wí fájèrò, ẹni ó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi o. Ẹnu yọ̀, wọ́n ní kó wí fálára pé kó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tiwa. Wọ́n ní kó wí fájèrò sẹ́ pé kó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tiwa. Nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbálá ayé yìí ẹnu yọ̀ lọ́mọ aráyé á máa fi wí tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We have made a declaration and we have ordered it with àṣẹ that the people of this world will speak about us with favor, with mercy, with love, and with kindness. In the east, in the west, in the north, in the south, whether at home, whether in the business place, whether in the foreign land, every man, every woman, every boy, every girl, àgbàlagbà ni o, whether they are foreigners, whether they are Africans, whether they are indigenous, they would always speak about us with mercy, with grace, with kindness, with favor, and with love. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní fẹnu àtẹ́ wí tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. People will not speak about us out of misfortune and jealousy and envy and wickedness. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ẹnu yọ̀ lọ́mọ aráyé á máa fi wí tiwa. Ẹ wí fárára ẹni ó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi. Ẹ wí fájèrò ẹni ó fẹnu yọ̀ wí tèmi o. Ẹnu yọ̀, ẹnu yọ̀ lọ́mọ máa fi wí tiwa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. That Odù Ifá literally says, people will speak about us with salt in their mouth, with sweetness in their mouth. People will speak about us with grace in their mouth. They will speak about us in places that our services are needed. They will speak about us to open doors for us. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní fẹnu àtẹ́ wí tiwa. Tá a bá wá rẹ́ni tó ti ń fi ẹnu àtẹ́ wí tiẹ̀, tó ti ń fi ẹnu ìbàjẹ́ tó ti fi ń wí tiẹ̀, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n máa padà síbẹ̀. Àwọn irúnmọlẹ̀ tá à ń gbé ẹbọ fún, àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń gbẹ́bọ fún, orí àtẹ́lẹ̀dá tó sìn wá wá sáyé, lọ́lá ìyá àti bàbá tó da ẹ̀jẹ̀ lé wa lórí, wọ́n á padà lọ síbẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n á máa lọ fẹnu yọ̀ wí tiwa ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní fẹnu àtẹ́ wí tiwa o. Ẹ káàárọ̀, ẹ kú ojúmọ́ o, àjíire bí nílé lóko lẹ́yìn odi, níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ń gbọ́ mi, ìkànnì Ifá College ní lórí TikTok àti Iyanifa Ewa lórí YouTube. Mo kí yín pé ẹ kú ojúmọ́. A tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò lénìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ire gbogbo ló máa wọlé wá fún wa. Ètò tá à ń bá lọ lénìí fẹ̀yìn tẹ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, àṣẹ for today la pè ètò yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àṣẹ tó nílò fún ojúmọ́ tó tún mọ́ lénìí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ire ló máa gbé wá, ayọ̀ ló máa gbé wá, ìdùnnú àtàlàáfíà òun ló máa gbé wá fún wa. Lórí ètò yìí a máa ń ṣe ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí ẹsẹ̀ Ifá kọ̀ọ̀kan. À á mú ẹsẹ̀ Ifá yẹn, à á wá tú palẹ̀ díẹ̀díẹ̀ báyìí pé ohun kí ni Olódùmarè fi ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí, kí ni adẹ́dà aṣẹ̀dá kí ló ní sọ fún wa lénìí nínú Odù Ifá. Àwa túmọ̀ ẹ̀ sí èdè òyìnbó fún àǹfààní àwọn tí ò gbọ́ èdè abínibí àtúmọ̀ ẹ̀lédè òyìnbó. Àwa yọ gbogbo àwọn ire àti oore àti ọ̀rọ̀ ńláńláńlá ìkìlọ̀ tí Ifá ní fún wa, àáyọ́ níbẹ̀, àtúnwá tẹ̀lé. Àwo bá a ṣe lè gbé ẹsẹ̀ Ifá yẹn sí ayé òde òní, báwo ló ṣe lè wúlò fún wa ní ayé òde òní. Thank you very much for joining us today, and this is another episode of àṣẹ for today. I'm your host Iyanifa Ewa. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, Olóyè Iyanifa Ewa ni. I'm your host, Chief Iyanifa Ewa, popularly known as Iyanifa Ewa, and this is the TikTok channel of Ifá College and the YouTube channel of Iyanifa Ewa TV. Every weekday on this live streaming, we pick an essay Ifá as directed by Olódùmarè. We recite it in the ancient Yoruba translation that it was given to us, and we translate it into English. Mr. Mike, ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. I wanted to concentrate on my announcement, but mo dúpẹ́. Tear love, I'm so grateful. Mr. Dayo P1, I see you. We miss you for a few days that we have not seen you. Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà wá sórí ètò. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, where you are taking it out from, Ajé will replace it for you in 100-fold. In the places that you need it, Ajé will show up for you in your finances, in your relationships, in your health, in your businesses, as you go out and come in your contract, in everything that you stand to represent, over your spouses, over your children. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ajé will show up for you, àwọn irúnmọlẹ̀ will show up for you. As you support this work of Ifá, as you support this work of ìṣẹ̀ṣe láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn igba irúnmọlẹ̀ they will support you. Àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ayé àti ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run they will support you. Wọn ò ní dá yín dá, ẹ̀yin náà ò dá wa dá, àwọn tó láyé ò ní dá wa dá, wọn ò ní dá yín dá, because you did not leave us to do this alone, because you did not push it to us as it is her job, it is her responsibility, because you have decided to come together with us ká fi àgbájọwọ́ ká fi gbé ẹrù yìí, and we should lift this, we should do this work together, because you have not left us to do it alone. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn tó láyé, the owners of the heaven and the owners of the earth, the ones that Elédùmarè has given the earth to, they will stand by you, they will stay with you, and they will make everything work out for you. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Somebody is called Love Matchmaker here, and the person is posting that they are matchmaking. Please, for the upside time, that page is a scam page. That page is a scam page. So I beg you with everything you hold dearly, don't follow them, don't send them a message. They are a scam. Is that okay? They are there to mislead you and to take your money and to lead you into certain things that you don't know. The kind of things that they are involved with and they are involved in is not something I can speak about here, but please avoid them. Anywhere you see that page pop up, report that account. I have gotten a lot of complaints and reports from them, and they keep popping up on different live streaming. Please, the name of the account is Love Matchmaker, and they have this whatever UK flag or whatever it is. Please avoid them like a plague. Any social media platform you find them, report them. Ole ni wọ́n, gbéwìrì ni wọ́n, they are just taking advantage of single people that are desperately needing love. Don't fall for it. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. We have come to another episode of ìṣẹ̀ṣe for today. Here we, where's your brother? Here we pick one Ifá every day as directed by Olódùmarè. We pick that Ifá, we translate it into English, we extract the lessons and the blessings in each Ifá. We extract the lessons and the blessings in each Ifá, and then we go further to teach us and to learn together how to appropriate it to our everyday life. Do you know ìṣẹ̀ṣe in US? I don't know any ìṣẹ̀ṣe. I'm not associated with any ìṣẹ̀ṣe. I don't have an idea who they are or what they represent. If there is if there's something particular that you need from there or that you need from them, if we don't have it at Ifá College, I can direct you to legit and verified places where you can get it. I don't know why you're asking, but I don't know them and I'm not associated with them in any way. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o, a dúpẹ́. YouTube is blurry. Ṣé a tún ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí? Kill and kick another network. Better now. Is the network better now? That other modem, is it on? Tell your sister to confirm that it's on. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. So the flash goal for today says, our flash goal is here. Okay, roses from 20 different people. Our flash goal for today on TikTok is roses from 20 different people. Oya, send it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 20. Oya, nikiakia, ẹ ṣé gan ni. Jane Juma, Mr. Dayo, P1, Auntie Golden Light, Solution, Olubukola, Anita, Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ajé Abudi Funyin, Tear Love, Mr. Mike, Ajé will supply you on every ground beyond your imagination. Mena, thank you so much. Oh yeah, how many more people? We need 11 more different people. Oh, it is roses, and we are like 40. Abi, mélòó ni wá? Millions. I'm happy that you did not miss today. I'm happy that you did not miss it today. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, thank you so much. Lord Dayo said you haven't made money this year and you were warned last year. Warned against what? Please pay attention. We need 10 more people, oh. 10 more different people that have not sent in roses. It is roses, 10 people. 10 people, 10 more different people. We appreciate the first 10 people that have sent it in. 10 more different people. Oh yeah. We're about 40 on this live streaming. Nikiakia. Wara where abi báwo ni Sọ̀ni Adé abi báwo ni Shina Peter ṣe kọrin yẹn. Kiramosa, oh yeah, kia. 10 more people, I'm waiting for you. Ẹ̀yin ni mo dúró dè o. 10 more different people to send in roses. Ẹ̀yin là ń dúró dè. Odù Ifá for today is Ogbe Ogunda. Type it in the comment section. Babaláwo jẹ́ ká Ifá, mo ṣe Àbọrú Àbọyè Àbọṣíṣẹ fún yín o. Kí a mọ́ sá wéré. Ẹ ṣé gan ni Mr. Dayo P1. Mo ti gbàgbé. Kí a mọ́ sá wéré, ó yá. Kia. 10 more different people. You people don't want us to continue today. Look at your screen. You see the fine image you can see. You can stare at it for the next 10 minutes. Oh yeah, Ogbe Ogunda ni Odù Ifá tá ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Odù Ifá yẹn ni àwọn babaláwo tún máa ń pè ní Ogbe Ẹ̀yọ́nú. Odù Ifá yẹn ni àwọn babaláwo ń pè ní, hold on, Lord Ayo. Please stop typing this in the comment section. You are talking about your personal life in a public place where thousands of people are going to view it. It does not make any sense. You guys should learn how to draw line of privacy for yourself. If you have anything that has to do with your personal life, copy the WhatsApp number that is on the screen and send a message. This is a public streaming. All these things you are typing, there's nothing I can do for you in this public place right now. I cannot make a divination for you here. It's not possible. I can't. So just copy the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen and send a message. Is that okay? Let's all learn to protect our privacy and protect ourselves. Just because we desperately need help does not justify you coming to an open place and talking about your personal life, your brother, your sister. Is not necessary. We are adults. So please, Lord Dayo, copy that WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen right now. We need 9 more different people to send in their roses. Odù Ifá for today is Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda, táwọn babaláwo mọ̀ sí Odù Ifá Ogbe Ẹ̀yọ́nú. Akọ́dá ayé àṣèbà o. Àṣèbà tí wáyé ọjọ́. Àṣèbà tí wọ̀ oòrùn. Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé àṣèbà, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Ọba àjíkí, ọba àjíkẹ́, ọba ṣẹ̀dá, ọba mẹ̀dá, ọba wẹ̀dá, ọba tó lọ kọrin kése, ọba tó tẹ́ sọ́mọ̀ bí ẹni tẹ́ní, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, a ní kí ìbà wá ṣẹ o. Lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tá ti ń pe Ifá, a ní kí gbogbo àwọn orúnmọlẹ̀ tá ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún lénìí pé kó gbà á o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àṣèbà Olúbíkin, àṣèbà Ọ̀sanyìnbíkin, àṣèbà Jagunmàlè Olúwo òdi ọ̀run, mo ṣèbà bàbá àtìyá tó ṣọlọ́kọ̀ tó wà mí wá sáyé, àṣèbà, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Gbogbo àwọn òrìṣà àti irúnmọlẹ̀ tá ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ fún lénìí, a ní kọ́ lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà á kó má dá sí wa lára o. Èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọbàtálá, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Ọbalúfọ̀n, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ Egúngún, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ àwọn ìyá mi, a ní kọ́ lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà á o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọbàtálá, ọba táṣà, ọba takuntakun lóde Ìwẹ̀rí, àbàbà àgbà arúgbó ọjọ́, ọba àlà funfun gbòòdélẹ̀, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkẹ́ Àlàkẹ́, ẹ̀yin alágogo idẹ, ẹ̀yin arógbáṣọ má balẹ̀, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọlọ́mú kan tí ń fún gba ọmọ lọ́mú, ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan tí ń bẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ méjì jà, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi òṣòro mọ̀nìgà, ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi olókìkí òru, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi arógbáṣọ má bòtán, ẹ̀yin atẹ̀dọ̀jòrò òró, ẹ̀yin apanimáyọ̀dà, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi tí Elédùmarè gbélé ayé yìí lọ́wọ́ pé kẹ́ ẹ máa tù, kẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Ọ̀sá méjì, àpèyìn fúnkún àpèyìn fárùn, nítorí gbogbo orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó péjọpọ̀ síbí ni. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi Ọ̀sá ẹlẹ́yẹ, a ní kẹ́ ẹ wá yọ́nú sí wa, a ní kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ráyé ṣe, a ní kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká rọ́nà lọ, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Egúngún, òrìṣà àwọn Aláṣẹkù, òrìṣà àwọn tó ṣàwòkù sẹ́yìn, òrìṣà àwọn tó ti ṣíwájú wa, òrìṣà àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ dáfá, òrìṣà àwọn tó kọ́kọ́ lu òrìṣà, òrìṣà àwọn tó tẹ̀lú ìdó, àwọn tó ní ká máa ṣàwò, àwọn tó là wá lórí, àwọn tó dá wa lóṣù, a ní kí bà wá ṣẹ o. Ifá orí mi rèé, Ifá olókun asọ̀rọ̀ dayọ̀, Ifá ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín, Ifá tó rí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe, Ifá ọmọ ẹnu Olódùmarè, Ifá tí ó fi ọ̀nà mọ ọmọ aráyé a ní kí bà wá ṣe o. Mo ṣe bá Ifá, mo ṣe bá Ikin, mo ṣe èèpà Ifá o, mo ṣe èèpà òrìṣà. Lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tá a ti ń pe Ifá tá a ti ń ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀ lénìí a ní kí bà wá ṣe o. A tún ti wá bọ́ sínú ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi lénìí. Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda táwọn babaláwo mọ̀ sí Ogbe Ìyọ́nú, òun lodù Ifá tá a máa gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Ọgbọ́n, ìmọ̀ àti òye tó wà nínú Odù Ifá òun ni kó jẹ́ tiwa, kó fare wá fún wa, kó fari ọlá, ire ajé, ire owó, ire ìlera pípé, ojú rere, ìdùnnú, ayọ̀ àti àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀ òun ni kó fà wá fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Kífá gbè wá, káwọn ọ̀rúnmọlẹ̀ gbè wá, àwọn tó ṣàwòkù sẹ́yìn kó gbè wá, kó wá bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi lénìí, mo ṣèbá orí yín, mo ṣèbá ẹlẹ́dàá yín, mo ní kí bà wá ṣe o. Ẹ ṣé gan ni o, àdúpẹ́. Wọ́n ní ká kí yín o pé ẹ kú ojúmọ́, ojúmọ́ ayọ̀, ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú ló máa jẹ́ fún wa o. Kelly F, thank you so much for that gift. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, àdúpẹ́. Sumaya, I saw you when you entered, you sneaked in through the back door because you came late. But I still see you. Thank you so much for joining. Our flash goal for today is roses. I think we have 6 more. 6 more different people that have not sent in their flash goal. Send it in. If you don't meet that flash goal, it means the effort of every other person is wasted. Oláṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níṣe lásán, our efforts will not be wasted. T always, thank you so much for sending that. We need 5 more different people. Èèyàn márùn-ún làwọn ọ̀rúnmọlẹ̀ nílò láti meet life goal yìí láàárọ̀ yìí. And we have about 5 minutes left. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, àdúpẹ́. 5 more different people. Sumaya, thank you so much. Emeritus, ẹ ṣé gan ni, àdúpẹ́. Oh, thank you. 4 more people to meet that flash goal, and we will get started with our teaching of today. Taking from Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda, 4 more roses, 4 more roses. Different people that have not sent it in before. Èèyàn mẹ́rin péré ni o. Èèyàn mẹ́rin péré. Tia Love, thank you so much for that repeated gift. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, àdúpẹ́. Àbùdínítọ́lókun, àbùdínítọ́lọ́sà, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ajé á máa bùdí fún yín. Ajé á máa bùdí fún yín o, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ajé á máa bùdí fún yín ní gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá dáwọ́ oore sí, ire máa gbabẹ̀. Ibi tẹ́ ẹ rọkàn oore sí gan, ire máa gbabẹ̀ wọlé fèmí àti yín, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda ni Odù Ifá tá ń gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. Odù Ifá yẹn ni I will be reading Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda, Ogbe lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún, ọmọ Ògúndá lọ́wọ́ òsì. Táwọn babaláwo pè ní Ogbe Ìyọ́nú, òun la máa gbé yẹ̀wò lénìí. We will read from the Yoruba text, we will translate it into English, extract the lessons, the blessings and the instructions, and teach us how to apply it to our everyday life. Kenny F, thank you so much. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, ọwọ́ yín ò ní kàn sálẹ̀ àpò. We need 4 more different people to send in their roses. Help us meet our life goals so that the effort of every other person will not be in vain. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda. Báyìí ni Ifá ṣe wí o, wọ́n ní ìbínú awọ alára ló dífá fálára. Ẹ̀dọ̀ fùfù awọ ìjẹrò ló dífá fún ajérò. Pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù awọ ọ̀rọ̀gún ló dífá fọ́rọ̀gún. Ifá ní wọ́n ó máa fi nǹkan kan ránṣẹ́ sí wọn kí wọ́n má kọ̀. Ó pẹ́ díẹ̀ lẹ́yìn èyí, ìyá wọn fi èèpà kókó, ewé kókò tí ó ti gbẹ, ó fi ránṣẹ́ sí alára. Alára bínú. Ẹ̀pà kókò ni ìyá mi fi ránṣẹ́ sí mi. Nínú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń bẹ lórílẹ̀-èdè ayé yìí, ó kọ̀ o. Ìyá wọn tún fi ránṣẹ́ sí ajérò. Ajérò náà kọ̀. Níbínú, wọ́n wá mú lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀gún. Ọ̀rọ̀gún gbà á, ó tú wò, ó bá dìlẹ̀kẹ̀ nínú rẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀gún ṣẹ́ ẹbọ tí babaláwo ní kí wọ́n rú. Ọ̀rọ̀gún ti rú o. Aṣọ ẹ̀tù, ẹyẹlé àti ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀wá owó, òun ni nǹkan ẹbọ. Ọ̀rọ̀gún sín ìkarùn kan nínú ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ yìí. Ó fi ránṣẹ́ sí alára pé kó rà á nítorí pé ó máa jọjú, ó dẹ̀ bá lára mu. Alára kúkú rà á, ó sanwó. Ó tún sín ìkarùn kejì. ó fi ránṣẹ́ sí Ajérò pé kóun náà rà á, agúnrégé lọ́rùn rẹ̀. Ajérò rà á, ó sanwó rẹ̀ nítorí pé Ọ̀rọ̀gún fi ohun dídára ó fi dì í ni wọ́n ṣe rà á o. Ó sì fi àwọn ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ tó kù ó fi pamọ́ fún èlò ara rẹ̀. Àbọrú, Àbọyè, Àbọṣíṣẹ. Our flash goal is still there. We need 2 more people. ẹ ṣé gan ni o, for those of you that have added to the goal. We need 2 more people to meet that flash goal. 2 more roses. Roses from 2 different people that have not sent their gift at all. What is the difference between Ogbe Ọ̀sá and Ogbe Ogunda? Ogbe Ọ̀sá is Ogbe lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún, Ọ̀sá lọ́wọ́ òsì. Ogbe Ogunda is Ogbe lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tún, Ogunda lọ́wọ́ òsì. They are 2 different Odù Ifá. The only similarity they have is that they are Odù Ifá. That's all. They are 2 different Odù Ifá. It's like somebody asking, what's the difference between Matthew chapter 1 verse 1 and Mark chapter 1 verse 1? Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. Or what's the difference between chapter 1 of OKK physics and chapter 1 of modern biology? They are just chapters of different books, different things. The only similarity is that they are Odù Ifá. 2 more roses, 2 more different people to give us roses. We have 2 minutes to go. 18 people have joined. If you don't get these 2 people, the effort of every other person will just go like that. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá wa ṣe 2 more different people. 2 more people that have not given their roses. Distinction and Sumaya, thank you so much for that. 1 person o, èèyàn kan péré ló kù o, ta ni o? Ta ni irúnmọlẹ̀ yàn pé kó jẹ́ ẹnìkan ṣoṣo tó kù? 1 more person, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ bá wa meet life goal yẹn. Ká má ṣe lásán. 1 more different person. 1 more person that has not sent in their gift again. Ọmọ Ifá luyì, ẹ ṣé gan ni, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Iyì tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ Ifá, òun ni Ifá máa gbé fún yín lódindi. We have achieved our goal for today and we are super grateful. Let's go into the English translation of that Odù Ifá. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire, Odù Ifá tá a kà yẹn ó ti yé yín àbí? Ẹ jẹ́ ká kà á lédè òyìnbó. Ìbínú is anger. That was the babaláwo that defined for Alára. Ẹ̀dọ̀fùfù, hot temper. That was the babaláwo that divined for Ajérò. Pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù, patience and calmness. That was the babaláwo that divined for Ọ̀rọ̀gún. Ifá warned that something will be sent to them and they must not reject it. Very clear instruction. Soon after, their mother sent Alára a gift wrapped in dried cocoa leaves. Alára became annoyed and refused to accept it. Their mother sent the same gift to Ajérò. He refused it too. In frustration, the messenger took the package and sent it to Ọ̀rọ̀gún. Ọ̀rọ̀gún accepted it calmly, unwrapped it and found precious beads inside. Ọ̀rọ̀gún has always performed the sacrifice prescribed by his babaláwo. Aṣọ-ẹ̀tù, a pigeon and 16,000 cowries was the ẹbọ. He threaded 1/5 of the beads in a beautiful necklace and sent it to Alára. He bought it, Alára bought it and paid Ọ̀rọ̀gún for it. He threaded another necklace and sent it to Ajérò. Ajérò also bought it and paid Ọ̀rọ̀gún. Because Ọ̀rọ̀gún presented the beads elegantly, they paid gladly and greatly. Ọ̀rọ̀gún kept the remaining beads for himself. Wọ́n ní Akèrègbè ló máa júwe ibi tá a máa fokùn sí lọ́rùn ẹ̀. Akèrègbè ilé ti júwe pé ibi tí okùn ń lọ nìyẹn. We already know the direction of this story in plain sight. We can all see it. But then the words of Ifá comes with deep spiritual knowledge and we are about to dive into it. On surface level, at plain sight like that, what are the, just give me 1 lesson you can pick from this Odù Ifá. Oya, ẹ̀yin ọmọ awo, kíákíá in comment section, YouTube, TikTok. If you are catching a replay, also drop a comment. I will respond to it as soon as we get a notification. What is the lesson that you picked? What is the instruction? What is something that dropped in your spirit, in your heart, when we recited this Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda? Oya ẹ̀yin ọmọ awo, Ẹ̀yin ọmọ awo tẹ́ wà nílé, what is the thing that dropped in your heart for this Odù Ifá? Don't let anger cloud your judgment. Patience and gratitude for little things. You see all the babalawos in making. Babalawos and Iyanifas in making. Ẹ ṣé. Ẹ̀yin baba lóríṣà àti ìyá lóríṣà in making. Ẹ ṣé. Call your sister. Don't look down on the little things, no matter where they come from, no matter the form they come or appear. Don't be ungrateful. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. Ṣẹ̀rí báyìí náà ti di babaláwo báyìí, ẹ ti di Iyanifa báyìí. We have learned a lot of things. Don't reject gifts. The Lola, thank you so much. The Lola Hill Collection, thank you so much for that gift. Don't judge a book by its cover. Ọmọ Ifá. Don't reject what looks small to the eyes. YouTube, please, if you are not watching on a TV, if you are watching on a mobile, please send in the responses. If you are watching on a mobile, please send in the responses. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, a dúpẹ́. Anger overshadows gratitude. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Okay, let's see what the Odù says again. Now, let's start by defining the Oluwos, the Awo that made this divination. Let's start by defining the Awos that made this divination. Mr. Carter, you are a first-time gifter. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you so much for joining. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àwọn tó láyé, àwọn tó nílẹ̀, they will make it easy for you. Ajay would supply you on every side, and we appreciate it. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust the lighting of this thing. I don't want it to be too bright. So there are three babalawos that divine here. Ìbínú was the one that divined for Alara. Ìbínú òun láwo Alara tó dáfá fún Alara. Open it from there. Ẹ̀dọ̀ fùfù ní àwo Ajero tó dáfá fún Ajero. Right, so there are three different. Pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù àwọ̀ Ọ̀rọ̀gún ló dáfá fún Ọ̀rọ̀gún. Now, usually when Odù Ifá is talking about the Awo or the Babalawo that made divinations, Turaya Springs, thank you so much for joining us. Engineer Bado, is that engineer that I see? Ogbe, the Babalawos that divined, Ifá always describes them. Sometimes it tells you their name, but most times it describes them. Now, they are describing these Awos by the character of the person they are divining for. Ìbínú, that is anger, was the one that divined for Alara, telling us the character of Alara, the ìwà of Alara. Ìwà tí Alara ní, ìwà ìbínú ni. Kó ṣáà máa bínú, gbogbo nǹkan ló máa bí nínú. And some of you are from the same WhatsApp group as Alara. Ọmọ ìlú Alara nìyí. Everything makes you angry. Àmọ́ ètò ṣẹ̀yìn, àmọ́ nǹkan kókó, àmọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pàtó tó ṣẹ̀yìn gangan. We don't know who has really offended you, because everything upsets you. Everything gets you on the edge. Everything gets on your nerves. You would have gotten upset before you hear the whole sentence and you say, oh, I didn't know that's what you meant. But if you had calmed down, you would have known what they meant. Some of you, people cannot share information with you, like something happened. They cannot, because they know that you will just go and scatter the place before you hear, oh, it was a joke. Oh, I was describing a dream. Alara, ìbínú ni why? That is how they describe this Babalawo, as ìbínú. Anger was the one that divined for Alara. That just goes to show you his character. Ẹ̀dọ̀ fùfù, òun ni àwo Ajero. Ẹ̀dọ̀ fùfù is hot temper. Àwọn ẹlẹ́dọ̀ fùfù. Ẹ̀dọ̀ is your liver. Fufu means something that is just boiling and something that is, that is fuming. Yes. So it means that your liver is constantly fuming. And you see, the way Yoruba describe things, I told you, I said, everything about Yoruba, culture, language, dressing, mode of communication, lifestyle, everything is spiritual. Sit down today with your chatbot or your Google or a medical personnel and ask them, it's okay, and ask them that what happens for somebody that is constantly fuming inside them. I don't mean you are just upset minded. I mean someone that is constantly fuming. Every little thing makes them feel. Ask them that what particular organ in their body does it affect. Ask them what is the relationship between when somebody is constantly fuming, their lifestyle is just to be filming like what is it called? Science projects. You know, when you mix something inside your beaker and inside your test tube and it just goes through, they are constantly filming like a science project. We don't know what we mix together that will make them film. We just know that they are constantly filming. Ask them that which of the organs of your body does it affect the most. You will find out why Yoruba calls it edofufu, why Yoruba relates it with your liver. You don't know that these things you are doing, just like we learned yesterday, you don't know that this your bad character is reducing your lifespan. Dear. We mentioned it yesterday. Ifa is saying it again today. Edofufu. You don't know that you are like a boiling kettle. Thank you. You don't know that it is your liver, because that energy is toxic. And your liver is the one that deals with detoxifying things. You are taking in, you think that you are putting out negative energy on someone. You don't know that it is swelling up from inside of you. And it goes into your health. And your liver is the one that needs to detox it. You think it's a joke when Yoruba calls hot temper. Okay. Pele means calm. It means sorry. When you hear a Yoruba person saying pele, it means be calm. It means sorry. Kutu is early in the morning, like the wee hours of the morning. You know how calm the wee hours of the morning is? Everything is calm, noise is reduced. You go outside, you just feel clean. You feel like you can connect with spirit and the universe literally. Yoruba is a descriptive language. Pelekutu was the one that divined for Orogun. That reflects the Iwa of Orogun, the character of Orogun. Orogun is calm, like the dawn of the morning, like the wee hours of the day. Pelekutu is calm. It will always take things with patience, with calmness. It will receive it, process it, look at it in and out before it reacts, before it gives out its action, before it makes a judgment. Not like àwọn alára àti àwọn ajero. Now, which of this community do you belong? There is Alara, it's a community, it's a real life community. There is Ajero, they are real life people. There is Orogun, Orogun is a real life place. Those are three different places. Now ask yourself, which one do you belong? Are you the one that you are in the state of calmness until another human being interacts with you? You are like, what's the name of that plant that is always closed, and when you touch it, it just spreads out, or it's always open and when you touch it, it just closes? You are like that. You are calm, you are sweet until there is an interaction between you and another human person. Before somebody speaks and says the word, you have not even heard the full side of the story, you are already angry. Some of you are like that. Those of you that are hot-tempered, it's like something is always boiling inside you. You are always boiling like a boiling kettle. So the moment people take off the lid, you are like this in their face. But you are constantly boiling, ready for the next person, looking for aura to match for aura, energy to match for energy, looking for bars to give those. You are just, ew, what's going on with you? What's happening? Is everything going on well inside? I don't think so. I think you need help. You are always battle ready. Olubukola, thank you. I think you need help. There's something going on inside of you. We need to take that heat from under your kettle that is constantly boiling. And you now say, don't you know that hot water is in me? No, it's not supposed to always be hot. We open every lid expecting it to be cold and to be calm, because we didn't put the fire there, so we are not expecting it to be hot. Sorry. So we are not supposed to justify why your own water is always boiling. Let's find out what is constantly putting a fire under you and deal with it. Àwọn alára gbóná, ẹ ṣé gan ni. See, always deal with whatever it is. There is something fundamentally wrong with you inside, and it is okay to accept the fact that something is wrong, something is not all right, and then fix it. Stop spewing hot water on everybody. The few people that are still with you is because they don't have a choice, or because there's something they are getting from you. The moment they can get it from somewhere else and they have another option, wọ́n máa fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀. You will now come and be preaching to us. That's my character. Nobody is perfect. That's my own. Nobody is perfect, it's true, but nobody wants to constantly have hot steam in their face. Constantly. So please go and fix whatever it is that is making you go away from Ìlú Alára àti Ìlú Ajero. Come to Ìlú Ọ̀ràngún. There are calm people there. They are peaceful. They are quiet, and they are the ones that will receive the most blessing according to Ogbe, Ogunda. All right, let's continue. In fact, a divination was made for them and they were asked to make ebo. Let's get to the part of Orogun nìkan ló ń ṣẹbọ tí babaláwo yàn fún wọn. Orogun ti rú. Orogun was the only one that continued to make the ebo that the babalawo prescribed for them. You will always see a difference between the person that is making ebo and the person that is not. You would always see the difference between the person that is following the instructions of Ifa and the person that is not. They all went to make a divination. Imagine, there is never a time that a babalawo knocks your door to come to your house to do a divination for you in your house. So you are the one that you will go with your two left legs, or left and right leg, whichever one you have. You are the one that will go by yourself for yourself to babalawo's house. Mena says this was me before Ifa. Now I'm ice cold water. Ifa mo dúpẹ́ o, Ifa ẹṣé o, Ifa dúpẹ́, Ifa dúpẹ́, Ifa dúpẹ́. The dangers of our emotions. Anti-golden light, ẹṣé. They all went to the babalawo's house by themselves for a reason. There's something they were looking for. Nobody forces an adult to go there. And Ifa gave them instructions and asked them to make ebo. Only one out of the three made ebo. Now the question I ask you, why did you come to Ifa when you know that you are not going to make ebo, you are not going to follow the instruction? Because látijọ́ táláyé ti dáyé ló ti mọ̀ pé Ifa máa ń yan ebo. From time immemorial, we all know that every Ifa, every Odù Ifá, every divination comes with a tutu and ebo. The network is clear. Those of you on YouTube, I need you to confirm that it is clear. YouTube, I need to confirm that the audio and the visual is clear. People in those categories end up losing in life. Thank you very much. I'm thanking Ifa for being cautious of every condition. Yes, Adupe Eshe. So the three of them were told that they were going to receive a gift. Right. They were told that they were going to receive a gift. And they should not reject it. It's all good, thank you. And they should not reject that gift. Ifa says not to reject the gift. Instruction was given. Now, if Ifa tells you a gift to be given to you, don't reject it. It's understandable that you might not know what the gift is. Ifa did not say every gift that comes your way, you should accept it. Ifa says there is a particular gift that will come, don't reject it. So in that situation, what are you supposed to do? Iyanifa, how do I know which gift I'm supposed to accept and the one I'm not supposed to accept? You still go back to ask Ifa. Shebi is Ifa that gave you instruction that there is a gift. It's like your mom calls you and says, don't open the door for anybody, but somebody is going to come in today. Please keep clicking on your screen, thank you. But your mother says, oh, somebody is going to come in today. Make sure you open the door for that person. When each person knocks, you find out who they are, what's your name. Then you go to your mom to ask, is this the person you are talking about? Just to confirm that that is the person. And then once you do, you will be able to identify who the person is and open the door for them. The same thing, if I gave you that instruction. So anytime you see any, ask your awo, somebody brought this, so I've not accepted it, but please let me know, is this the one that Ifa is talking about? And they will say, no, it's not the one. Excuse me, but the one Ifa is talking about will still come. And then when they eventually confirm that that is the one, then you accept it. But unlike Orogun, look at what Ajero did, Alara did. They knew that Ifa was sending a gift, but in their mind they were expecting it to appear in a certain way. Is that not how a lot of us are today? You have come to make a divination about a business opportunity, about your finances. Ifa says, somebody will come your way who will help you. A business opportunity will come your way, and that is going to be your big break. And then there you are already fantasizing, maybe it's real estate, maybe it's oil and gas, maybe it's importation and exportation of cars, maybe it's dealing in precious stones and jewelry. You have all this beautiful idea, luxury hair, luxury jewelry, and then a business opportunity come and it is what's it called, pure water. It's pure water factory. A business opportunity comes and it is just for you to link somebody up with something, link a buyer with a seller, and you look at it like, this is not what Ifa said I should do. Do you know how much I spent on Ebo? So I spent that amount of money on Ebo just for them to say, do you know the person that can sell a car? Then I'll go and call the person that can sell a car. That's all. How is that a business? How is that sustainable? You come to make a divination and you are seeking for a partner in a relationship. And if I says make Ebo, make a tutu. You have done Ebo to Ogun. You spend so much money to get a dog to do Ebo to Ogun. So that Ogun will clear your path of whatever it is that was blocking you in getting a stable relationship. You give Ebo to Oshun, a whole ram. You give Ebo to àwọn, a whole goat. You know how much you spent. Then the person shows up in your life. And the person comes. He doesn't look like someone that has money. He's not even fine. You like them tall, dark, handsome, fine hair, beard gang. This person came, you are about the same height. He's not tall, he's light in complexion. In fact, Emeka ni low pupa fo be fanta by. He doesn't even have hair, he's bald-headed. And then you now look at him like a missy wo. Imbo ni pade wèrè atasinwin. Imbo lati mora. Imbo leti njabo bi enti olokun lorun. The Ibadan spirit in you will now enter. Wá fi wọ́n wé gbogbo nǹkan tí lè fọwọ́ dá. This one is not my spec. What is it? No. I'm not looking for any man that I'll be doing 50-50. I want a man that will be. I'm not saying you should not want a man that will do 150 and you will do -0. But if I said somebody will come, can you at least confirm from Ifa if this is the person? If you came to Ifa to bring somebody, if you know how to get all dark and handsome, kilo yale Ifa fun. Why didn't you just go and look for them yourself? Why didn't you just conduct a what is it? A contest, a show, and say 6 foot men, tall, dark, and handsome apply. The highest, the winner goes home with a bride, free bride price. You don't have to pay. I will just give myself to you and pack my load and follow you. Why didn't you just do that? A lot of men will turn up. People are looking for wife. Àwọn tó ń wá ìyàwó pọ̀, obìnrin pọ̀ ń ta ìyàwó ní òpó. There are so many women. Wife material is not much. So you know you are wife material. Go and set up a contest. But the moment you have come to Ifa, you should go back there and ask Ifa, is it the one? How do I identify the person when the person comes? How do I know the options that Ifa is bringing for me? No, you will not ask. You are the one that will first of all size them up and you will say, no, this one is not even worth. Then, as your Iyanifa, I will check on you. Adunia Ade, kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? What's happening? Has any man shown up? Iyanifa, a couple of men have shown up, but I let them go. Those ones are not. You did what? Iyanifa, I let them go. They are not even in the class of people I can. Okay. And we will continue to wait. Heavens help you. Heavens help you. If you come back to me after 6 months and say, if I have not done anything, I will ask you, you have let them go. We have checklists, yes we do. But see, there is a level you will get to in this life that you will understand the fact that Ifá òun ni ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín tó yàn. What you, the destiny that you picked is different from what you want most of the time. The things that is appropriate for your destiny is different from what you feel most of the time. You will not understand that the way I understand it today. There's somebody I'm looking for on this live stream. I don't know if the person is still here. I saw the person earlier in the day, earlier on when we started. I had a conversation with that person recently, and I will recount some of those things. See, spiritual maturity will let you know. Spiritual maturity is knowing that the things you want can be different from what you need, what your destiny needs. What your Ori has picked can be totally different from what you want. You see, a child is the person that comes to say, Mommy, this is what I want. Is a child that talks about what they want. An adult human being asks for what they need, what aligns with them, what works best for them. I don't start a business and I say, I want to be selling lip gloss. I start a business by saying, what do the people around here need? How do they need it? Do you people like lip gloss in this format, or do you want it to be blue, or do you want it packaged as red? Does my Ori align with selling lip gloss? That's what a spiritually and physically and mentally mature person says. Dr. Yomi said, Iyanifa, what if there is no time to make divination from Ifa? I mean, it's a split decision to make. That is why you should connect with your Ori more and more. As you connect with your Ori more and more, your Ori is able to direct you in things. Òun ló ṣe sọ pé orí là bá bọ́ká tó bọ̀rìṣà torí níjọ́ torí ń gbéni níbo lòrìṣà wà. Give ebo to your Ori first before any other Orisha. Connect with your Ori first before every other Orisha. Because a time will come when you will need your Ori on that spot. You don't have time to run to Ifa, to run to Orisha, to ask a question. Your Ori is the one that will help you make a decision at that time. And the decision that your Ori makes, because the way your Ori is able to connect with you, depends on how you have been connecting with your Ori from time immemorial. It's a relationship you have to create. Give ebo to your Ori as much as you can, so that ijọ́ tí òrìṣà ò sí ńbẹ̀ láti gbé, your Ori will be there. You already understand the pattern in which your Ori speaks to you. You already know how it is when anything is positive. You know how it is when something is off. You are building it. So for that day, I hope I've been able to answer. Okay, Dr. Yomi said, thank you so much for that answer. So you need to understand that you ask for the things that you need. You have a business project you want to start, and you want to buy a building for the office. You don't say, I like the streets that I grew up. I want that street. That street it gives me fond memories of my childhood. You now go and buy a what is it called there? You now go and buy a house there to set up your business in that street. No, that's what you want. That is different from what you need. That is different from what you need. As you are growing spiritually too, normalize asking for what you need, not what you want. You can present what you want. Pé Ifá, tó bá fi dídá mi ò báyìí ni mo ṣe fẹ́. Àmọ́ orí ló mọ nǹkan tí mo yàn. Ifá ló ṣe ẹlẹ́rìí níbi tí mo ti yàn. Olódùmarè ló mọ nǹkan tó dá fún mi. You can present what you want and tell Ifa and your Orishas that this is what I want. So left to me. If the entire decision depends on me, this is how I would like it. But at the end of the day, Ori is the one that knows what is chosen. Ifa is the one that witnessed what was chosen. Olódùmarè was one that created what was chosen. Can the collection of all of this communicate something to you and it is okay for you? So I'm not saying we should not have, our list. Yes, there are some certain type of people that is not, even after Ifa has said this one is better, you will still need to look at it and sit that person down and have a conversation. But you know that, see, nǹkan tí òye wa ni pé Yorùbá máa ń sọ nǹkan kan, wọ́n ní ibi tá à ń lọ ò jìn, ibi tá a máa yà ló pọ̀. Where we are going to is not far. The destination in life, where destiny is taking us, is not far. Is where we are branching off that is many. We have different stops and turns. And you know why we have to branch off in those places? Along Kogboni, along Koimo, along Koye, along Koiwa. We are branching off in different places to pick wisdom, to pick knowledge, to pick understanding, to develop our character. Let's take a deep dive into it. Nobody is born with wisdom. Nobody is born with experienced knowledge. Nobody is born with experienced understanding. Nobody is born with fully developed character and iwa. But everybody is born with a clearly defined destiny. But that destiny requires wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and iwapele, which you have to develop. And for a lot of us, it takes different turns in life for us to be able to develop it. That is how the human life is structured. We are not going to pick the important things, except life puts a little squeeze on us. That's why we are human. So you are branching off to different places that is putting a squeeze on you, which is why you experience certain things. Ifa can direct you to certain place just for you to be able to pick knowledge, iwapele, good character, that will be able to sustain that destiny in front of you. Let me go back into business. You are destined to build a multi-million-dollar business and legacy that is going to help hundreds of thousands and millions of people. That is not something that you learn by just sitting down in your own house and smiling. Iyanifa Ewa, that's not something that you learn by just reading books and going to MBA. You learn how to manage that kind of business, of establishment, through building of character, through life experiences. You will experience things and you will see things. You need to deal with a lot of people. You need to know how to manage people. You will learn it through life experiences and through experiencing other people. That is why all those turns are necessary in life. So there are certain times that if I will tell you, oh, this is good for you, you are looking at the end goal of your destiny. Ifa is looking at, you still need to develop one particular iwapele, one particular character to be able to, Ifa sends you there, and then you get there. Tons of events, it looks like, this person just came into my life to drill me. Training grounds, thank you very much, Mr. Dayo P1. And you look at it like, but Ifa says I will find joy there. Ifa says I will find peace there. Ifa said it is good for me. Why am I experiencing this? You are building character. Ifa is using that person, that small business, that situation, that scenario to develop something in you so that you can handle the one that is for you in future. Take for instance, let's just say somebody is supposed to survive in Winnipeg, as cold as that place is. And then the person is praying, Ifa has told me that I'm going to a country that is cold and is freezing, and it's Canada that is on my mind. And then you start to, and Ifa takes you to Jos, to go and experience cold in Jos. Ifá takes you from there to South Africa to experience winter in South Africa. Ifá takes you from there to another place to experience. You are developing, your body is getting acclimatized to what you are going for. There is nothing around you that looks like Winnipeg right now. Ifá is taking you step by step to those places. You begin to understand the weather. You begin to understand how to keep yourself warm, how to guide against flu. You that you don't like to wear 3-4 clothes, you start to get used to it. Oh, this is how the weather makes me feel. What do I need to do? You are developing the character dear before you now get to Winnipeg. But if you leave Kano, you leave Kaduna, or you leave Lagos, and you land in Winnipeg, the first 1 year you can run away. I've seen people that ran away because of the weather. Some are not even running away, but the intensity of the cold, they cannot function for the first few years. Like, they are not functioning. They can't sustain a job. They can't sustain their health. They cannot go outside the house. Life is just, the only reason they can't go back home is because after all the years that you have been working and struggling to get there. You are managing the weather. So this is, I just gave this simple example to explain. So there are certain places where Ifá is taking you to, your Ori is taking you to, where your destiny lies, but you need to go through this training ground. Turn and turn and turn here and there. Salma says, good morning, ma. How can I contact you and when can I communicate with you? Janet Africana will post the number in the comment section now. She's going to post it in bits. Copy it as she's posting it. See, +234 808 417 2309. Copy it in that order. We are not allowed to post it as a single number. The algorithm does not allow it. Salma, if you have copied it, please comment so that we can know. Now, why did I say that? Let's go back to marriage that we are talking about, relationship. Those of you that have long lists. When I look at the list of some people, I will just go and find you mod. Take it, my dear. Go and create your own man. Joko more, because that list that you have, it is only you that can create it. I will give you mod. I will now blow into it. Receive life, go and build it. But on a more serious note, there is nothing wrong in defining what you want in life. There is nothing wrong with that. But let everything that you have defined for yourself be subject to the ones that know more than you do. Be subject to Elédùmarè that sees the end from the beginning. Be subject to Ifá that witnessed the destiny that you came here to pick. So maybe there are some certain people that Ifá will approve for you, just for you to be able to learn. I have been in a couple of such relationships, which is why I would never come out to tell anybody that I regret any relationship I was in, or anybody that I met, or any business. I see a lot of Babalawos and Iyanifas and Ifá devotees that have come back to their roots saying that, I wasted time in church. I regret every moment I spent in the mosque. I would have just started this early. Me, Chief Iyanifa Ewa, I don't regret any moments that I spent in church, because it was a training ground for what I'm doing right now. That was where I learned to train and grow the skills of teaching when it comes to spirituality. That was where I learned how to organize a structure around spirituality. When I was learning Ifá, nobody sat me down and said, this is how we teach in Ifá, this is how we break it down, this is what people need. I didn't get that. In my traveling around all southwestern states in Nigeria, to Benin Republic, to Togo, to Ghana, everywhere Ifá was practiced, I didn't have anybody to mentor me in what I'm doing right now. The years that I spent in Christ Embassy Church, for those of you that know that church, that is where I learned this, being a pastor. So Ori and Eleda had to take me through that side. I had to go there to develop certain things. When you go through everything, yes, I would respond to it. Please hold on. When you go through everything that Ifa College is putting out, from Àṣẹ for Today that we're having right now, to our Sunday morning live streaming, to the Àṣẹ for Today devotional for kids, to our schools, to the courses we have, to the Iba Àṣẹ book, to our own sacred text of Ifa, to the app we are developing. There is none of them that I can tell you that I picked while I was being trained as an Iyanifa. It is everything. The experience of it came from that other side, and I'm using it. I don't have any regret for it. Ifa takes us to some places to develop certain things for where you are coming to. So it can happen to you in business. It can happen to you in relationships. So if you come for a divination and Ifa says, this person is okay, you present 3 people and Ifa says, this person is okay, and you pick that person and you date that person, the fact that it did not end up in marriage or it did not last more than 6 months does not mean Ifa did not say it does not mean what Ifa said is wrong. Sit down and ask yourself, what exactly are you learning from that thing? Jane Juma said, that's my experience at the moment. Sit down, what did you learn from being with that person? Some of those relationships opened you to opportunities to invest in the life of somebody, to sow a seed in the universe that is going to multiply for you somewhere. That person might have only come into your life when they needed help, and in the name of love, you poured into them, you helped them genuinely because you thought you are going to spend the rest of your life with them, and it didn't happen. And then you say, Iyanifa told me this, I just wasted my time on that person. You did not. You didn't waste your time there. If it is Ifa that directed you there, you didn't waste your time there. If you are sure that you did your best and you are not the one that used your bad character to blow it up, there is something, there is a reason you had to invest in that person at that time. When it begins to come back to you, that is when you remember, àṣé mi ò ṣàṣedànù níbẹ̀ yẹn, kò sáṣedànù kankan lọ́dọ̀ Ifá, àṣepamọ́ ló wà, kò sí àṣedànù kankan. So it's either you are trusting the teachings and the directions of Ifa wholeheartedly with your eyes closed, or you are still doubting. If you are still in doubt, I can't help you. But if you are trusting what Ifa has said wholeheartedly, you will see how it plays out step by step. So it is okay. And spiritual maturity is normalizing speaking about these things without saying them from a place of regret. Now, that is not to rule out the fact that you could have made grand size errors and mistakes there. You should also acknowledge that and fix it. Sometimes those relationships comes to be a mirror to show you your own flaws, your own red flags, because as far as the internet is concerned, every other person is carrying a red flag aside from you. If I get $1 for the number of videos that are outside telling you how to find red flags in people, we will all be multi-billionaires right now. And if they give us $1 for the number of videos and teachings online that is talking about how to find red flag inside you, the church rats will be richer than them. Some relationships, Ifa allows them to come into your life as a mirror to show you your own red flag, to show you your own trauma that you are struggling with, to show you the reason you are going to mess up in that your destined relationship if you don't change it right now. Let me take the question on YouTube. What if you have wrongly married before coming to Ifa? Is it part of the learning process? And how do you make amends, especially if you are a monogamist? Okay. You see, let me say something. The first answer, please, who knows the first answer to this question I asked? I want to know how you have been following me for years. Who knows the first answer? Let me read the question again. What if you have wrongly married before coming into Ifa? Is it part of the learning process? And how do you make amends, especially if you are a monogamist? Can somebody help me answer? What's the first answer that comes to your mind? I need to know that you understand and you have been following me from time to time. Olúwa jọ mí lójú. Níbo ló wà? Òun kọ́ ló jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn ni. Ó yá, come here now. Oh yeah, I need somebody to let me know. What is the first thing, the first answer to this? Somebody said, do a divination through Idafa. Oh yeah. Do a divination through Idafa. Exactly. Ask Ifa. Let's normalize that as the first response. Ask Ifa. Because right now, I cannot say there is so much that is packed in this question and in that experience that I will be wrong to just give you an answer right now and tell you to go and work with it. We would ask Ifa. Ifa is the one that will tell, because when you say, what if you have wrongly married? The first question is, how do you know you wrongly married? If you have not asked Ifa, it means you are just saying it based on what you are experiencing, what you feel. The fact that that marriage is not working or is not turning out to be what it's supposed to be does not necessarily mean that it is wrong for you. You might be handling it the wrong way. Your partner might be handling it the wrong way. Kehinde, Babatunde, send a message to the WhatsApp number that will be showing in the comment section of that YouTube. Janet Africana will post it in an order. We cannot post it as a single number, so you copy it one by one in that order. Just hold on. Somebody will post it in the comment section. So you cannot even know. We cannot confirm whether that marriage is not for you. We cannot confirm if it is not for you until we ask Ifa. Kehinde Babatunde, copy the number. She has posted it. +234 808. No, you have posted it the wrong way. You have posted it the wrong way. Let me clear this out. Jane. So start to post it again from the beginning. You took one number before the other. Start again. +234 808 417 2309. So you will not know until you consult with Ifa. So the first thing you are supposed to do is, let's ask Ifa, is this marriage for me? After I came to the knowledge of Ifa, when people come for their ÌṢÄFA and their ÌTEFA, those are part of the questions I ask them to write down. You would ask questions. The marriage I'm in, the relationship I'm in, is it for me? Does it align with my destiny that I have now come into? This business I'm running, this location that I live, is it good for me? Does it align with me? You need to find out. Kehinde Babatunde, please copy it in that order that Janet Africana has posted it. +234 808 417 2309. Comment that you have copied it. Let's know that you have been able to copy it. You have not seen it. It's right there in the comment section. I can see it from here. It's right there in the comment section. So you need to find out at first. Normalize that. Now, you know that Ifa will take you to places. So as you go on in life, your destined path that you are going to, ibite en lo ko jiun, ibite ma ya lo po. She's posting it again. Kehinde Babatunde +234 808 417 2309. Copy it and confirm that you have copied it. So as Ifa is taking you through that journey, develop the character you are supposed to develop. Get the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding that you are supposed to get. The reason a lot of you are going around in circles like this is because the last person that came, the last situation that came, you were supposed to develop a particular character, but no, you didn't. It will come back again because you need it in your destined path. You need it in that place that Ori is taking you to. If you do not have the tools, you can't go there. To get into university in Nigeria, you need to write JAMB. She JAMB long be UTME. To get into certain schools in Europe or wherever it is, you need to write SAT, IELTS, what's it called? You need those tools to be able to get there. If you do not have it, you will continue to do it. You will continue to do it. That is why some of you are having those experiences. So when Ifa brings you something, let's go back to this Odù Ifá. When Ifa brings something to you, Don't just look at the packaging and the cover and tell yourself, this is not what I want. It might not be what you truly want right now, but it is what you need right now to develop yourself to what you want, to develop yourself to what is destined for you. And some of you, it might not be a learning curve. That might be what your destiny has picked. Hold on. That might be what your destiny picked. And there's nothing you can do about that. Trust Ifa and follow it through. I would narrate an incident to you, but let's continue. So their mother gave them, she sent a gift to them. Ifa says they are expecting a gift. Their mother sent them a gift. And she wrapped it in dried cocoa leaves. That doesn't look attractive in any way. That doesn't look like something that you will want to have. They didn't even open it to see what is inside. Auntie tall, dark, and handsome. Emeka has come. He's of average height. He's so fair in complexion. He looks like touch when he enters. He's not easy. You will not call him handsome, but he's not bad looking. Monkey no fine, mama like him. Everybody only be taught that see, and you tell yourself no. Now, by the time you sit down and you start to experience life with, by the time you start to experience life with Emeka, you will understand that love is more than just physical appearance. By the time you and Emeka come together, Emeka is hardworking. He might not have money. If Aloniko Ofeko, you sit down and then you talk about projects that you've had in your head, things that you have talked about when it comes to finances. You have written down. You and Emeka sit down and you start to share it. And it happens to be the skills that Emeka has developed. He didn't just have the business idea. He didn't just have whoever it is that was going to push him. And you are there. And together you people start to build it. And the people that you are looking at before, Sunday Femi that you are looking at, is a Yoruba demon you want to follow. By the time you and Emeka start, you have passed where Femi is. It's not a competition, no, but life is going to turn out like that. If it is Ifa that directed you, I'm not the one that directed you. I'm telling you that if it is Ifa. Isaac says, I always got you on your platform, Iyanifa. Kudos to you for uplifting ÌṢÄШE. Isaac Oshundele from United States, California. Ẹṣé gan ni o, ẹ̀yin ará Cali, a kí yín o. Thank you so much for that. Ifá ṣeun, àwọn Ọ̀rúnmìlà ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ wọn, a dúpẹ́. And it will come like that. And a lot of you have missed opportunities of life. You have missed the lessons and the instructions of life because you are looking at something from the package. Now let's listen. Let's continue. Their mother sent the gift to Ajero. Ajero looked at it and said, of all the things on this earth, this is what my mother decided to give me. Look at me. You think this is what I am worth? Auntie, I love you and I know how much you have put into yourself. And I know that of all the men on the surface of this earth, Chinedu he is not. How? Chinedu Bawo, Azao. Why would it be Chinedu? But you ask Ifa again. Iyanifa, please help me check again. Ifa says, Beni Sheri Olale Maribe Lomu Babalawo Difa Oronu. Ifa says the way today is tomorrow might not be like that. That's why a Babalawo does the divination every Ose. I will come back again next Ose. Iyanifa, please help me check. You come back again next. Shebi is money that you are going to give me. Shebi you are going to pay for consultation. You come again. Atungbok pele John Le. Ifa said, it is still Chinedu. Iyanifa, don't use the king. Please use Erin the Logun. Get the cowrie shells. Use Obi. Use the king. Use everything. Don't use this particular brass one. Maybe because it's heavy, it's not turning in the right direction. Okay. Auntie Alake, Iswala. We have brought the beaded one. And we put it again. Ifa said it's the same thing. Iyanifa, me, I don't understand. Everything around me does not feel like this is what is right. I had a client, she was on this live streaming a few minutes ago. I don't know if she's still here. We did a divination for her, and she said, everything that came out in this Odù Ifá negates the way that I feel. It negates the energy that I'm feeling. It does not feel like what I'm expecting. It does not feel like everything that is happening around me. How can Ifa ask me to stay here when the things around here is not working for her? And I felt her pain, and I told her, it's not me, it is what Ifa says that I'm saying. I don't know why Ifa said the place that you don't like, you should stay there. The place that it looks like is not working for you. Now, speaking on this teaching this morning, there might be a character that Ifa wants her to build. There might be wisdom that Ifa wants her to get in that place under that uneasy circumstance. And if she doesn't get it, Ifa will not let her go. Because if Ifa directs her to that place that she believes is the place, if she gets there on a cube, she's going to mess it up. She's going to lose it. She's going to come back from there empty-handed. If you do not have the right tools, even the things that are destined for you, tí Olódùmarè bá nà lọ́wọ́ látọ̀run báyìí fún ẹ, you will still mess it up. If Olódùmarè decides to stretch hand, in case they have hand, because me, I don't know if Olódùmarè has hand, but in case Olódùmarè has hand and they stretch it like this to you, you will still miss it, you will still mess it up, because the right tools is not there. So when Ifa says this, listen and stop arguing. Pick all the lessons. And if Ifa says final answer is Chinedu, final answer is Emeka, final answer is Johnson, final answer is lè pe Fẹ́mi, torí Fẹ́mi ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ final answer wa. Final answer is Ọ̀ṣúnkúnlé, Ifákúnlé, Ewédàìró. If you say final answer is those one, just accept it as the final answer and go and watch and see what is going to come out of it. One thing I know is that if Ifa says this is what it is. You might not understand it now, but with time you would understand why this is this and that is that. But Alara didn't understand. He rejected the gift. They took it to Ajero. Ajero too looked at it. They took it to, okay, you're unable to go to the comment section. All right, do you have a writing material? Do you have a pen and a paper or something to type it in? Let me call out the number for you. Let me call out the number for you. Are you ready? When you are ready to take out the number, let me know so I can call it out for you. They went to Ajero. Ajero did not even bother to have a conversation. He just looked at the gift and said, get out. This is not what I want. This is an insult. He went, okay. Kehinde Bankole, oh yeah, write out the number. +234. Put a plus in front of it first. 234. After that, someone said the live streaming is frozen. Is it frozen? Check from your end. Check if the live stream, if the screen is frozen. Kehinde Bankole, are you following me? +234. After that, 808. 808. Then 417 2309. I'm going to call the number again. +234 808. At least if you cannot hear me clearly, you can see me. 417 2309. Please let me know that you got that number. I'm sure you did. Now, the messenger was even angry. They sent us to the first person. They did not accept it. Sent us to the second child. They did not accept it. They didn't even consider the fact that it's their mother that sent something to them. Sheripa ọmọ aláìlẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nìyẹn. àwọn àkọ́ọ̀gbà ọmọ torí a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ pé wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ìyá wọn lè kọ́ wọn, àkọ́ọ̀gbà ni wọ́n. They didn't even respect the fact that the gift came from their mother, to accept it and look at what is inside it. Even if their mother sent dry leaves alone to them, is she not their mother? Who else can do it if it's not their mother? The same thing. Ifa has sent something to you, you cannot even respect the fact that it's from Ifa and say it might not look like it, but let's see where it's going. As long as we have confirmed again that it's from Ifa, please, I will follow through with it and see where it takes me. You've gotten it. Kehinde Babatunde, all right, that's good. Somebody should post the WhatsApp number on TikTok so that we can pin it. And then they landed in the house of Orogun. Orogun received it. It's from my mother. Whatever it is my mother puts there, Orogun received it and he opened it. No, please don't call. Send a message on WhatsApp. Don't call Isaac, Mr. Isaac, Kehinde, Emma call is a WhatsApp number. Please don't call. All right. So just accept it, at least with respect and regard that it is from Ifa. Understanding the fact that there is a part that person or that thing has to play in your life. Even if it is not what you think you need, you trust the fact that Ifa knows what you need at that time. If that is your destined person or your destined place or your destined business, so be it. If it is not, and Ifa says have it, it means that there is something you need to get out of it. Trust Ifa enough to get it. So whoever Ifa confirms is yours, I should work on it. Well, whatever it is that Ifa has confirmed from you, there is a part that person has to play in your life. It might not necessarily be what you are thinking, because as human beings, our thought and our mind is limited. Those things wrapped in cocoa leaves could be kola nuts and could possibly be gold. Exactly. Couldn't possibly be gold now. It could, you don't even know what it is. You joined us late. It's not even kola nuts. It's not kola nuts that they wrapped into it. So he collected it, reverencing and respecting the fact that it came from his mother, and he opened it. Orogun opened it and he found beautiful necklaces in it, beautiful beads in it. Orogun accepted it calmly, unwrapped it, and found precious beads inside it. Orogun found precious beads inside it. Now, the question we need to ask is, why would their mother wrap precious gifts inside Ewe cocoa? Why would she wrap precious gifts inside dried cocoa leaves? Why would the universe give you the blessing that you want wrapped in another package? Why would the business that is going to make your life successful and financially free and help you build generational wealth, why would it come in form of a business that is not fancy, that is not luxury, that does not match your class and your status? Why must it come in a business that involves filth and dirty? Yorùbá ní inú ìgbẹ́ lówó wà. Yorùbá said money is inside poop. Money is wrapped inside poop. Yorùbá ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní ẹnu kìnìún lówó wà. See the places that Yorùbá said we will find money or real money. First of all, inside poop. The second one, inside the mouth of the lion. Yorùbá ò sọ pé orí table lówó wà. Yoruba did not say money is on the table or is in your wallet. Who brought this? I didn't bring a fork. He did not say it's in a wallet. Yoruba say inú ìgbẹ́ lówó wà. Ẹnu kìnìún lówó wà. The things that we are looking for, those wonderful things in life, if you look at them, things that have turned out to be stable in your life, that has turned out to be wonderful things in your life, look at them. A lot of the times, they did not look like that from the beginning. Look at that friend that has stayed with you. Auntie Golden Light, Eshe Goni Adupe, Ajama Busi Fon Yini Gbogbo Ona. Those of you on YouTube too, you can send in your gift. Though gift is not limited to TikTok alone. You can send in your gift card, on YouTube. We appreciate it. Ajay will multiply and increase you. Look at that friend that has stayed with you for 10, 20 years, or even 5 years, 2 years, that has stood by you, that has been selfless. Look at how that friendship first of all started. It didn't look like it initially. In fact, some of you started out as, who is this one? What does she think she is? She will just come in here and be feeling like there's something, and you have ended up becoming friends. She has become your soul sister. She has become your guy, like your personal person. Look at those relationships that brought you the most joy. Initially, you looked at them like, oh my God, somebody should tell this guy to leave me. I don't want to disrespect you, sir. I'm looking at your old age. Please, just leave me alone. And he ended up to be the helper in your life. He ended up being your helper in life. So this is how life works. I don't know the explanation for it, but the best things of life usually comes wrapped in containers that does not exactly look like it. The best things of life usually come like that, a lot of the times. So that should give you an inner inkling that the fact that it's not looking looking like it from afar does not mean we should rule it out. Let's go back to Ifá and confirm. Orogun accepted it, unwrapped it, he found precious jewels. Then Ifá reminded us that Orogun has already done the ebo that he was supposed to do. He has done all his ebo. You can imagine how much he spent on ebo. Aṣọ is not cheap. He bought a pigeon and he gave 16,000 cowries. Imagine, only to receive what? Something that is wrapped in a way, cocoa. You see how this thing plays out? See how much he spent on ebo. Latoya, thank you so much. Ajay would replace it with you on every level. Let's share Elédùmarè. That job that you are seeking, that business opportunity you are seeking, that extra stream of income that you are seeking, Ajay will open it for you. Ajay will direct you there. Ogunlakaye will clear your path of every obstacle that is standing between you and your financial success. Let's share Elédùmarè. I share. It looks like it. It doesn't. It feels like I put in so much money into it, but is this the thing Ifá wants to give me? I bought spiritual soap for 1 million. Then this is what they said, the business opportunity, that we should be selling cola nuts. Ifá says we should go and sell Ogbe. This is what I'm supposed to get from buying a soap that is worth this amount. Oh, the beresita, no. Why don't you first start selling it? Why don't you open the gift first? Why don't you unwrap it first? Be patient and even go through it. You go through with it and let it not work. Then come back to Ifá and say, Ifá, you lied. Because I followed through to that thing. Nothing came. No lesson, no blessing, no gift, no destiny. We have not even been able to recover the money that we spent on ebo. Ìwọ lọ ṣe ná kó wá padà and see if that will ever be the case. Ifá says he threaded 1/5 of the beads in a beautiful neck piece. Now what he received was so much. See, he divided it into 5. He threaded 1/5, sent it to one of his brother. Threaded another part, sent it to one of his brother, and he still had three parts left for himself and money. Now the brothers have used money to buy the gifts that they got free. You see that part? We need to apply for another extra 1 hour to explain that part. The things that Ifá gave to them free, the things that Olódùmarè gave to them free, they eventually had to buy it with money, because somebody that was wise enough, spiritually sensitive enough, patient enough, trusting of Ifá enough, was able to put it together and rewrap it for them in a way that they are supposed to understand it, in a way that they would like it. Shebi, this is what you are looking for. I will receive it from Ifá and rewrap it and send it to you. Something that you are supposed to receive free. Owan fowora. Is that not what is happening to our entire race? Things that we were given free, that our ancestors passed down to us free. Àwa fi yẹn sílẹ̀, agbọ̀nà church, a lọ ń sọ tithe and offering, a lọ ń ra holy water. Is that not it? The knowledge of Ifá that was supposed to come to all of us free, are we not spending money on data, spending money on different courses, spending money to buy books just to learn it? Something that was supposed to have been orally given to us. Come on. 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago, there was no Babalawo or Omoawo that was coming to social media to learn Ifá. They were learning it orally, freely in their house. Every time they are eating, they are teaching them. As they are holidaying, they are teaching them. As they sit down under the tree at night to spend time with the family, they are learning. They are learning. But no, here we are today. You have to pay at Ifá College to learn, because it took the team members in Ifá College money, time, and resources to be able to get that information. I could not sit down in my house and have somebody teach me Ifá. I had to journey through the southwestern states in Nigeria, every one of them, from one Baba's place to another, from one Ile Ifá to another. Somebody will say, oh, there's somebody there, oh, there's somebody there, to gather this information. From there, they said people practice Ifá in Benin Republic. I went. They said they practice Ifá in Togo. I went. Had to take a translator along because those ones are purely French speaking. To Ghana, I went just to gather this information. And I cannot gather that information and give it to you for free. That is why you still have to pay for the structured part of it at the Ifá College. That's why you need to spend time every morning like this, burning out data. Do you know how much we spend on data to live stream on 2 different platforms every day? We all have to do that. Something that was given to us free. Now look at other aspects of your life. Emeka came to you. Olódùmarè, Ifá brought Emeka to you. He did not look tall, dark, and handsome. He did not have the money at that time, but he had the drive, the skill. He had the balance for your life. He was supposed to be the balance, the yin to your yang, to give your life a balance and help you to be able to succeed and be fruitful in everything. You said no. You are a main character energy person like me. Chinedu came into your life, the calm, cool person that is supposed to bring the balance to your life, that is supposed to, just bring that drive that you are missing. But because you did not find what you think you are looking for, you let him go. Now you are in different places. From this place to this place. You are trying this one, trying that one. 20 different talking stage. Valentine is coming very soon. At the time of recording this video, you are going to give gifts to 20 different women that is not going to end up with you. They are not going to end up with you. They are not going to. They will just collect Valentine gift and birthday gift and they will go. Meanwhile, the woman that was meant for you, she came on. But Otifi, what do you bring to the table? Otifi Lelo. This one does not have anything to bring to the table. Those of them that you are giving money to, what did they bring to the table? Àwọn olóṣó tó gbé káàkiri, what did they bring to the table? What did they bring to the table? This is not to say that you should pick somebody, pick a business, pick a partner without weighing them physically. No. But this is to tell you that there is a spiritual part of it, and that one is very important. Life has sent you helpers, but they didn't look like the people of your class. They didn't look like the people that had anything to offer you, because as far as you are concerned, when somebody cannot speak good English, does not have money, the person obviously, as far as you are concerned, someone that cannot speak English, the person does not have sense. What can they say? Imagine she came here saying instead of I am. She came here saying went instead of go. How do I stand such a person Ifa has said that's the person for you. Iyanifa is not possible. This girl has age factor. How can somebody be saying highs? Iyanifa, I can't take her to my people. These Igbo people, they don't know the difference between L and R. Is that the kind of person I want to introduce to my family? I don't have anybody that you introduce to your family. If I says this is the one, you don't want her, okay, let her go. Go and watch Achalugo. It's a movie, but if you know the message that is in that movie, what's the title? Love on every angle, be love in every side, be Kilopi. That movie that went viral, Omoni Oboli's movie. Go and watch it, and you will see that. Why did we all love the movie? That's not the only love story around. We love the movie because we didn't see it coming, and it came with peace and calmness, no drama. That's the way life is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that, but then you have judged the book by its cover. I experienced something recently. I wanted to mention it. I was talking to someone. Now, for somebody like me, I've said it before, I will say it again. One of the ways by which my Ori speaks to me when I get to a new place or I engage with a new person, either a friendship, business partnership, whatever it's called, new location, one of the major ways that my Ori communicates with me is through my finances. So if I meet somebody and I start to relate to the person, we start to talk, or I go to a new place, or I get involved in a new thing, and I notice a drop in my finances, I immediately get a message, something is wrong here. There's something that is not adding up here. That's the way my Ori works with me. Remember when we asked the question, when Dr. Yomi asked that question, I said, develop a relationship with your Ori so your Ori can communicate with you in a very clear way, unambiguous way. It only comes by you developing a relationship, understanding the pattern of your Ori, like you're understanding a friend, like you are learning a programming language and you're understanding it. So I have learned that over the years. Now, I met that person and we made a divination. Ifa said yes. In fact, I checked several times and Ifa said yes. But then I noticed that a couple of, let's say a week after I met the person, after we had our first, physical meeting, I noticed there was a pause in finances. Now, not only was there a pause in finances, I was spending money too much, not wasting, but I had to put money into certain things that I wasn't expecting to do at that time. I didn't plan to do at that time. And that for me was a red flag. I went back to Ifa to find out. The same thing. Ifa said the same thing. Ifa said, this person is there. Orewa ni there. There is blessing there. The blessing goes both ways. This thing is. I said, but Baba, because I have my own personal babalawos that divine for me on different things. Because of the kind of person that I am, certain things about my personal life, I will not just call up a random babalawo to tell them. So I have somebody that divines for me on my personal life, and there's somebody I confirm with. So I told him, I said, I'm experiencing this, and he too knows the moment I'm experiencing this, something is off. And he said, no, there's nothing, that everything is fine, that I should just trust Ifa and follow. And I trusted Ifa and I followed. And it went on like that for weeks. The more I tried, my physical self wanted to try to distance myself from this person, but I could not, because there were so many things we were doing together. We're talking about this plan, that plan, that plan. Now, the major thing that made me stay, and I will go back to it, the advantages of doing your Itefa. I've done my Itefa, I know my Odù Ifá. The person has done their own Itefa, he knows his Odù Ifá. I put it together side by side. There is a tool that I have developed. I will make it public later on. There's a tool that I have developed. I've used it for a couple of you to match Odù Ifás together and to analyze what life is going to look like for both people, either in a relationship, in marriage, in business, in friendship, just generally interacting together with each other, right? So I put it there, and Ifa had a lot to say. The merging of those odus had a lot to say. And primary thing was, this person is coming with a mirror to show you the things that you need to fix. Speaking about me, that person was coming with a mirror to show me the things that I need to fix. There were going to be tests and trials at the beginning of that relationship and partnership, just to be able to get our attention, to point us in the direction of where we are going. Pretty much, this person is coming to heal, to drill, and to bless. So when I saw that, I felt, okay, let's take it that that's what's going on. And those couple of weeks passed. There were 3 different occasions where I almost looked into this person and said, get the F and leave here. What's wrong with you? Like, who do you think you are? You don't know who you are. Like, kilo shelle, kilo leto gogbele. I don't have time for all of this one. So I almost said it. In fact, there was a day I sat the person down and I said, see, I have a standard of how people deal with me. This is me. If you know you cannot at least bend a little bit, let's count this. And the person looked at me and said, I'm not saying that I cannot accept these things. I cannot see these things, but I'm saying I cannot continue to accept them for a lifetime. It's like you have a baby and then you bring a baby to my house and you say, oh, you have to change diapers, you have to wake up and feed 3 times a day, you have to wake up at night to nurse the baby. Yes, I will do it. But if you tell me I will continue to do it for a lifetime, that's a problem. Nobody wants to change diapers on a child for a lifetime. Those words hit me. Maybe these are the things that people see in me and they cannot tell me. And the kind of person that I am, and that I've always been, this has always been my life. I've always taken main character in a lot of things. I step into somewhere, I take the stage. That has always been my life. And I've always been in situations where people had to look up to me and learn from me and listen to me for the most part of my adult life. So I have not been in that place where I have not been surrounded by lots of people that can see certain things in me that is not right and point it out to me. I don't have that privilege. Those of you that have, I beg of you, use it. It is a privilege. Some of us don't have it a lot. And you people think you envy the life of those of us that don't readily have it. There's nothing to envy there. Because you should have people around you that should be able to, call you out, speak to you with love, tell you that this is not adding up, you need to improve on this. But if you hold a position where people constantly adore you, like the way they look at you, it covers all of your flaws. They will make an excuse for it in their head. They don't see you as wrong in any way. It's a nice place to be, but it's also a very dangerous place to be, So I have not really had that kind of person. And this was somebody that was pointing it out one by one. At some point, I'm like, I can hear you. You don't need to scream. I was like, okay, you can hear me. So what are you doing about it? Things that I have been carefully handling. I don't want to talk about them. I don't want to uncover them. I don't want to go there. I just want to live my life and just be good. It's not possible. I had to deal with them. And because there was nobody that was going to turn a torch into my eyes and say, girl, sit there and deal with this thing, this person came. And I started to break them down one by one. And for the first time in my adult life, I had to deal with certain things. And the moment I started to deal with those things, it's a process. But the moment I acknowledged them and I made up my mind that I was going to deal with them, and I started doing it gradually, you know that I said it was as if finances froze, and it was as if I was spending a lot. All of a sudden, I started seeing things coming back. Now, it wasn't even like things were coming back. they came from an angle that could have only been that person in my life. Take for instance, you are somebody that sells, you export food stuff, like you sell dried food stuff, you know, African foods, and you have a lot of people in your home country. Take for instance, you're in Ghana. People in Ghana are ordering from you. Hi, oh, right, yeah, thank you so much. From Mexico, right? Thank you so much. I remember this, your handle. You sent it to me on WhatsApp. I remember. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Àbọrú Àbọyè o, mo ṣe ogbó àtọyìn o. So you are in Ghana and you are selling, and people are buying from you from Ghana. Maybe you are in Accra, the other from East Legon. Some people are buying in Togo. But your dream has always been to sell to people outside the country. I mean, you are not a market woman. Why do you want to buy food stuff from Nigeria and from Ghana market and not still sell to Ghanaians? But you have been making profits, in fairness. But then all of a sudden you start receiving calls from people in Germany. The next person calls and says, I'm from Germany, I want to buy, and you're looking like, I didn't place any advert to Germany. I don't know anybody in Germany. There is nobody. I mean, all of a sudden, why is everybody just coming from Germany and they are ordering from you in tons? That was the experience. The moment I started paying attention to that, people started flocking into my business. Money started coming in, but not just, you know, money is coming in. Generally, it always does. But from the particular place that it could have only been associated with that person. And I had to ask the person, I said, did you run any advert for me in your environment? And the person is like, hell no, I didn't. I said, anyways, this is what I have been experiencing. I mean, I wanted to wait for a couple of days to tell you. And now I can tell you this was my experience of you before. When this whole thing first started, this was the things I was experiencing. And the person told me, said, I know, I noticed, I saw it. And I just kept on praying that whatever it is Ifa is trying to teach us, we are able to learn it and we're able to move past it. I'm like, you knew. Yes, I knew. Now, why did I say that? When I met this person, it's worthy of note that this person did not in any way, I mean, most ways, did not pass off for somebody that I want to have that level of communication with. He's not, the person has some bad character like that. Every time this person does a divination, ìwà is always coming up. Ẹni yẹn láwọn ìwà kan lọ́wọ́ tó pé a ṣì ń bẹ Olódùmarè pé ẹ máa bá kọ́ ìwà ẹ̀, and he too is learning the ìwà díẹ̀díẹ̀. So the person couldn't have been. But then when they came to me and they said, can we do this and this together? I have this dream about this work you are doing. I see this, I see that. I see this type of future that we can build for this structure. The person had told me months ago. I just felt, well, I cannot work with you. There's nothing about you that is interesting me. And then I felt, this person is being persistent. And then we went to Ifa, and Ifa says, that is it. And I've said this before on my live streamings, that people have come to me to ask for partnership in Ifa College. And Ifa has, from the onset, Ifa had said, no, this is your work. It will get to a certain state that it is fully established and you can get in more people. People were partnering, were asking to partner with money. Shitload of money, real money. Money that will take us from here right now to having campuses in different places. Ifa kept on saying, no, don't do it. And I'm moving at the pace that I can. Ifa says one person will show up as a helper, but it's not now and it's not these people. And then, voila, this person comes and Ifa says, oh, that's the person. And so many different plans I have for Ifa College, for this whole work that I've written down, that I know I cannot do it on my own because what? I'm limited in funds and resources. I have other things I'm doing. Ifa College has not started to make money. Ifa College has not started to cover up for 10% of what we have put into it. Let alone us saying, let's go for our dreams and do this and do this and do this. This person came and it was like, okay, let's do this. I said, what? Do you have an idea how much that project will cost? Don't worry, I will cover it. I will support you. I said, see, as a Nigerian girl, there's so many times we hear, I will support you. I don't want to hear I will support you. I want to see the support. Oh, I'm a typical Yoruba girl. Let me see what you want to do. You need to see what you. And we started picking it on one by one. And the level these things are going to right now is scaring me. Like, sometimes I look at it like, wow. And any other person would have looked at Ifa College project as something that needs so many people. Yes, we need so many people. But destiny said one person. And that one person came as the person that I was, if I can squeeze their neck, you should consider yourself privileged that I am speaking to you at this level. Do you know me? Tani daddy ẹ nílẹ̀ yìí, tani bàbá ẹ nílẹ̀ yìí, who are you? What's your surname? What's your last name? I mean, I was literally going to do that because this person can crawl under your skin. But for every time they crawled under your skin, it is to show you that there was something under, it was to show me that there was something under my skin that I needed to remove. Mr. Dayo, who born you? It was for me to be able to open that part of my skin and see there is something I've been hiding there that I refuse to deal with. And I had to bury my pride and ego and say, okay, let's deal with this thing. You see, adult life is hard for every one of us. When I share these things, Eshe Goni, thank you so much. When I share these things, it's so that you will see that these things that I'm teaching you, I'm also learning it and practicing it. I'm not coming to speak at you. I'm speaking to all of us. Or the Irumoles are speaking through me to every one of us. Including me. So when I tell you that sometimes if I takes you through some turns to learn some lesson, I also went there to learn lesson before I arrived at where I am, and I'm still learning lesson along this way. And the things that I have been praying for and hoping for and wishing for came to me in a package that I didn't expect, like Orogun. But Adupe Lowo Ifa, I'm grateful that I have been able to develop this kind of unique relationship with Ifa, to trust Ifa every step of the way. Let's wrap it up. So Orogun was able to thread it, and he sold and he had to keep. You wrote Ogunda Ogbe in sign instead of Ogbe Ogunda. I saw it, check. Oh, okay. Yeah. Ogbe Ogunda is different from Ogunda Ogbe. Ogbe Ogunda ni Odù Ifá and Àbọyè. And he was able to make money from it. So when that blessing came, it didn't just come as a one-time blessing for him to benefit. He was able to benefit. He was able to sell and make money. Imagine, he would take the money now, send it to his mother and say, Mommy, thank you so much. I made money from that thing. Can you buy more beads for me and let me start reselling? Before you know what is happening, Orogun has developed a business and is building an empire around beautiful beads. Beautiful beads. Have you ever seen the people of Orogun? Have you ever seen them dressed and endowed in beautiful beads? This was where it started from. It started from one of their ancestors not looking down on the gifts that they received. Receiving it with joy, even if what was inside it was nothing. It's my mother that sent me, I will still take it. That's how the entire lineage became people that deal in beaded jewelry, renowned for their beaded jewelry, expensive, beautiful African Yoruba beaded jewelry. It came with somebody answering the call. That blessing that business that is going to be the foundation on which you will build your legacy for generations to come. It might not come as luxury lifestyle. It might not come as you being in social media as a content creator. You want to do something that is flashy. It might come as something in the suburbs. It might come as something in the village, and you will do, and before you know what's happening, oti blow. You have become your dream come true. The lessons in this Odù Ifá says, great blessings come disguised in unattractive packages. 2, those who judge by appearance lose wealth, and those who judge with deeper understanding gain prosperity. Ifá says it's better to obey, obey the sacrifices that Ifá has asked you to make. Be obedient to your ebo. It brings advantage to you when opportunities arrive. Number 4, Ifá says proper packaging and presentation transform ordinary things into valuable things. I know that when you received that business, it came to you as something that you did not expect. Olu, thank you so much for that. It came to you in a form that you did not expect. Dr. Yomi said, first instinct of mind on a person or an issue is always the right and the best. Anytime later or the second thought are always the wrong. Eshe Goni, thank you for sharing that. Those person, that business that comes to you, it might not come in, as fancy and as luxury as you would have expected it. Ifá says you can repackage it, you can rebuild it. Inú ìgbẹ́ lówó wà, you can repackage it, you can rebuild it, you can make it look very good, but it is still the same business. That woman that Ifá says is your own, she might come to you looking like a village girl. Her English is not good, she has age factor. I am coming to the house. I am. She can be saying that, but you can repackage her. You can change her presentation. You can work on it. That guy can come looking, this one does not have dress sense. People can learn it. Sometimes, empty or fine, only o ti dey. Take money and take care of people and see how they will be fine. Only o ti dey. Gbogbo wa la dùn wò lára. Every one of us are beautiful in our own way. It's peace of mind and money that is lacking. Peace of mind, love, self-care, a good partner that is able to support you. That's all some of you need. You will glow without skincare. Ọmọ tí ò wẹ̀ tó ń dán. These are the things. So there are certain things that will come to you. They can come to you in that form, but you can represent it, you can repackage it, you can work on it. Proper packaging and presentation transforms ordinary items into very valuable ones. If Ifá says it's Iru that you should be selling, locust beans, it smells, it doesn't look like luxury, it doesn't look like class. You can repackage your Iru in luxury. You can. Ṣebí ẹnìkan ló ń tàkàrà ní Lẹ́kí ní 5,000 be 10,000. Àkàrà 50 naira be 100 naira. Want to repackage àkàrà ní Ògì. Somebody is on the mainland in Lagos selling gàrí and ẹ̀pà. Gàrí University àbí kí ló pé. You will just drink gàrí with peanut, with groundnut. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ peanut, àpọ́nlé ní peanut. Gàrí with groundnut and sugar and milk. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀ tún wá ṣe sachet milk ni ẹ máa ja ẹ máa dà sí báyìí. Wọ́n ní 20 kìíní kan thousand àbí 14,000 àbí nǹkan ló ń tà. Packaging ló gbé sí, and people are buying it. People come to social media, it's too expensive. They have not folded, they have not gone bankrupt because they have their own target audience and their target audience is buying it. The same akara that somebody is selling by the side of the road and say, how can Ifá say this is what I'm going to do to succeed? Somebody else has gone to package it, build wealth around it. Some people's mothers are in the marketplace in the sun, selling crayfish, selling oporoko, selling this one, selling that one. The children have gone to package it and they are exporting on large basis to African stores in the diaspora. It's the same thing. Àbọrú Àbọyè, what's the name of that person? Prof. PJ. So if this Odù Ifá teaches us that you can repackage your things and make it look better, to have better value. This Odù brings sudden wealth, profitable opportunities, and success through overlooked blessing. Sudden wealth, ore òjijì. Wọ́n máa gbé wá fún ẹni báyìí ní gbàm. This type of wealth is not the one that grows. There are different types of wealth. There is the one that you will grow. There is one that will come to you fully packaged, fully ready, bam, like that. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Elédùmarè will give us, Ajé will give us that sudden, all of a sudden it just appears. Something we didn't work for, something we didn't cry for, something we didn't pray for, something we didn't beg for. It will come like this, bam. Síwájú wa báyìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Lódìndí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ló máa gbé wá fún wa pé take it. Something that you look at yourself and you say, I don't think I deserve this. In a million years, you will have never, if they say write your dream, you cannot describe that dream. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ajé will bring it for us and we will be able to recognize it. We will be able to recognize it. The wisdom to recognize it. Ifá fún wa, orí á fún wa, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. How do we apply this to our everyday lives? A business idea can come to you and appear as if it's small and unimpressive. Don't dismiss it. Confirm with Ifá. Something other people are rejecting can become your own breakthrough. Confirm with Ifá. Everybody is doing this thing and they are living it. Everybody is doing it and is living it. And Ifá says that's where you are going to be. Everybody is struggling to travel abroad. Ifá says stay in your home country. That's where you succeed. You are looking at it like how? How can Ifá say somebody is going to succeed in this place? How can Ifá say someone is succeeding in this place? Reri, is that your name? Thank you so much for joining the Global Ifá community on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. It will come to you in a place that you don't expect. People are rejecting it. Ifá says that might be your own blessing. Packaging, branding, and presentation increases value. Continue to work on your packaging and your presentation. Continue to invest in yourself as a business owner in your career. There is more to learn. Invest in yourself. Improve on your packaging, on your appearance, on the way you go about things. It's a new calendar year. It's a new time to touch up one or two things in your business, in your career, in your personal life. Upgrade yourself. High valued men, high valued women, place more value on yourself. Invest in your person. Learn more things. Expand yourself. Expand your reach. Grow. Present yourself in a place that people that are higher than you will see you worthy of having you in their company. Ifá says, make spiritual preparation before stepping into anything. Ask from Ifá, confirm from Ifá. Evaluate the opportunities you have in front of you part-time and follow the directions that Ifá is taking you so that you will not miss the hidden blessing. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let's dive into our Ìwúre. Ifá who warned Alara and Ajero not to reject the blessings that look small. Ifá, please guide me in the path of life so that I will not miss the opportunities that carry great wealth. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ifá that guided àwọn Alara, that gave them instruction. Ifá, give me instruction in every step of the way and help me to take to those instructions. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let me find honor and profit in what other people despise. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. My Ori guides me to opportunities that align with my destiny. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Not opportunities that you want. The Ìwúre is that your Ori should guide you into opportunities that align with your destiny. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Let everything I touch become success and value and blessing. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ibi tí orí ń gbé wa lọ, kẹ́sẹ̀ wa má ṣì wá lọ́nà. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn nǹkan tí orí ń gbé wá fún wa, ká má fojú tẹ́ńbẹ́lẹ̀, ká má wò sílẹ̀, ká gbà lódindi bí Ifá ṣe ń gbé wá fún wa yẹn. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Oore tá a dẹ̀ ti fàárọ̀ ọjọ́ wa gbà kò ní gbọ̀n dànù lọ́wọ́ wa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Oore tí Ifá ti gbé fún wa tá a ti ń kójọ báyìí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní gbọ̀n dànù. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Nǹkan tá a fi àárọ̀ ọjọ́ wa ṣe kò ní sọnù. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní fi oore wa, wọn ò ní fi ṣe àpínlé. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Láti gúúsù, láti àríwá, láti ìlà oòrùn, láti ìwọ̀ oòrùn ni àwọn èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan lórúkọ wọn á ti máa gbé oore odindi wá fún wa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. O lè máa fojú wo ara ẹ̀ ń sìn pé ibi tí Ifá ní kó dúró sí yẹn pó kéré. O lè máa fojú wo pé ibi tí orí ní kó dúró sí yẹn pé kò sí nǹkan kan níbẹ̀, pé inú igbó ló wà. Àmọ́ Ifá ní kí n sọ fún ẹ pé inú igbó lobì ń wà. Ọmọ aráyé ńlànà kan ni. Àwọn èèyàn jàǹkànjàǹkàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan wọ́n á lànà oore kò yín, wọ́n á lànà lákàn yín, wọ́n á lànà làkàn yín. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n nínú igbó ni orógbó ń wà. Ọmọ aráyé ńlànà kan ni. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n á lànà ajé kàn wá, wọ́n á lànà oríire kàn wá. Àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n á gbé wá fún wa lódindi. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èmi àti yín ò ní bá wọn dúpẹ́ tipátipá, àní gba oore àbọ̀. Orí wa ò ní kọ ire, ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní kọre. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tá a bá wá rẹ́nikẹ́ni tí ó ti sọ oore tí Ẹlẹ́dàá kọ mọ́, tó ti sọ oore tí orí kọ mọ́, tó ti sọnù. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Kó nǹkan tó ti sọnù. Wọ́n ní ijọ́ kan ẹni tó sọnù àtẹni tó tún kú, wọ́n á fojú ríra wọn. Gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ẹ ti sọnù, àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ẹ ti sọnù, àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ti sọnù tó bá Ẹlẹ́dàá yín mu. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wá wọn rí, àwọn náà á wá yín rí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ibi tí wọ́n sọnù sí, ẹsẹ̀ yín á gbé yín débẹ̀ láti rí wọn. Ẹsẹ̀ tí wọn náà á gbé yín dọ́dọ̀ yín. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwa ní wọn ò ní fi ẹ̀rú, wọn ò ní fi gba nǹkan tó jẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́ wa. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé ò ní lù wá ní jìbìtì ara, wọn ò ní lù wá ní jìbìtì ẹ̀mí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa báyìí ire ló máa já sí. Láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. We have come to the end of another live streaming, but before we go, we are going to make our proper ìwúre. Before then, if you are joining us for the first time, click on the plus sign to follow. Ìwúre is the way we pray in Yoruba and ÌṢẸШE, the spiritual way to pray. So please don't hurry out. Chill, àti fẹ́ ṣetán. Sit down and be a part of the ìwúre. If you have not clicked on the plus sign to follow, please follow. If you have not subscribed, go to the I'm talking to those of you on TikTok. Go to the bio, you see subscribe. Click on subscription and subscribe for praying the right way in Ifá and ÌШẸШE. Praying the right way in Ifá and ÌШΕṢE. If you are catching a replay on YouTube, every information you need will be in the description box below. If you are on YouTube, go to the profile and click on join to join the global Ifá community, to join the praying the right way in Ifá and իշեշե. Sign up for it. You will learn a lot. The website is ifacollect.ng. Head over there and make sure you purchase your own copy of Ìbáṣẹ, learning how to make Iba. Go there and see what that book contains. You would understand why you need a copy of it. Thank you very much for following. Àníkẹ́, ẹ ṣé púpọ̀. Àníkẹ́ Ọ̀kín, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọmọ aráyé á máa fojú wò yín pé ẹni tí wọ́n ń kẹ́ lélẹ̀. Please send a message to me on WhatsApp. Mrs. O Forever, send a message to me on WhatsApp. You can catch the replay of this video if you joined late on our YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV. The replay will be available in a few hours. This is a live streaming that comes up every weekday, 6 a.m. Nigerian time, 5 a.m. on the GMT for those of you in UK and Ghana, and it will be 12 a.m. or 12 midnight for those of you on the EST. Every other person can find their time zone somewhere in between. This is season 3, episode 13 of իշΕշե for today. Season 1 had 28 episodes. Season 2 had 30 episodes. Season 3, we are on episode 13 so far. So you see how many episodes of this power pack teaching we have been having. Head over to the YouTube channel, grab a bottle of your favorite drink and some wonderful healthy snacks that you love. Sit down and watch those videos one by one. Even me, the teacher, I go back to watch my videos because there is always a lot to learn. The Odù Ifá we delved into today is called Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda. Odù Ifá táwọn babaláwo mọ̀ sí Ogbe Ìyọ́nú, òun lodù Ifá tá a gbé yẹ̀wò lónìí. If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. The WhatsApp number is in the comment section right now. I will pin it on the screen. Send a message if you want to do an Ifá divination. A lot of you ask, Iyanifa, do you do readings? Can you help me check? Do you do divinations? Yes, we do. I'm an Iyanifa and that is my primary responsibility. Divination is one of my primary jobs, right? For your divination, for your ÌṢÄŠE, you want to give Ebo, Etutu, you want to buy spiritual products and herbal products, just copy the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen right now. If you are catching a replay, the link will be in the description box. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Any question? Oh, sorry, amazing. Your network was not very good today. Emma Binu, Ekpele. Yeah, you can catch a replay. Latoya, thank you so much for watching. Do you have questions? Location, I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. Whatever it is that you need, just send a message to the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen. I'm resident in Nigeria. Send a message to the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen. Send a message to the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen. Right. Okay, since there are no questions, let's make our Iwure and round off. Can somebody come here and do this? Let's make our Iwure and round off. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe ìwúre o. Do you consult? Yes, yes, yes. I do consultation. That is my primary responsibility. Ọ̀pẹ̀lẹ̀ tí a fi ń dá fáni o. Yes, we do divination, we do readings. We do divinations, we do consultations, we do readings. When in Nigeria, please send a message to the WhatsApp number. Even if I tell you where I am, you cannot just kufiri and come to my house or to my shrine. I don't take walk-ins like that. So you need to send me a message via WhatsApp. I will know what you need. Then to know which of my shrine you are going to meet me based on appointments. My work schedule is too busy for me to say, let everybody come and lie down in front of my shrine. I'll be lying up in front of my shrine. Come agba number, rara. Blessings, family from Scottside, Arizona to the River State of Nigeria. Ẹṣé gan ni a dúpẹ́ o. We greet you too. Hold on. We greet you too. Ẹṣé gan ni. The WhatsApp number is pinned on your screen. Copy it and send a message. It's a verified WhatsApp number. So as to be sure that it is the right number, you will see that the WhatsApp number is verified. That's the verified WhatsApp number of Iyanifa Ewa and Ifá College. Iyanifa Ewa and Ifá College. Okay. Let's round off by making our Iba. Akọ́dá ayé àṣèbá o. Ìbáṣẹ. Àṣèbá tí wáyé ọjọ́. Ìbáṣẹ. Àṣèbá tí wọ̀ oòrùn. Ìbáṣẹ. Elédùmarè ọba tẹ́rẹrẹ kárí ayé àṣèbá àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o. Ìbáṣẹ. Ọba àjíkí, ọba àjígẹ̀, ọba tó lọ kọrin kése. Ọba lánàá, ọba lẹ́ni, ọba títí ayérayé, Elédùmarè ọba tó fi gbogbo àgbálá ayé yìí tó fi ṣe àpótí ìtìsẹ̀ rẹ̀. Ẹ̀rù jẹ̀jẹ̀ létí òkun àṣèbà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o. Ọba tó tẹ́ sánmọ̀ bí ẹni tẹ́ aṣọ, ọba tó tẹ́lẹ̀ bí ẹni tẹ́ ní àṣèbà àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o. Ajagunmalé olúwo òde ọ̀run àṣèbà, olúbíkin ọ̀sán yìí bíkin àṣèbà. Mo ṣèbà bàbá àti ìyá tó ṣọlọ́kọ̀ tó wà mí wá sáyé àníkíbà wá ṣẹ o. Lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tá a ti ń ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀, níbi tá a ti ń ṣe fá, tá a ti ń pe fá, tá a ti ń ṣe ìṣẹ̀ṣe, àníkọ́lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà ó láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èní lọ̀ṣẹ̀ òòṣà, èní lọ̀ṣẹ̀ òòṣà ńlá, èní lọ̀ṣẹ̀ Ọbàtálá, èní lọ̀ṣẹ̀ Egúngún, ọ̀ṣẹ̀ ọba Lúfọ̀n, ọ̀ṣẹ̀ àwọn ìyá mi, àníkọ́lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà kọ́ má dà sí wa lára ọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbi gbogbo tá a wà, níbi gbogbo tá a ti ń ṣe ọ̀sẹ̀, wọ́n máa gbà lọ́wọ́ wa, wọ́n á fún wa ní oore, wọ́n á fún wa lọ́lá, wọ́n á fún wa lọ́là láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ògúnlákayé ọ̀ṣì ìmọ̀lẹ̀ àṣèbà, olómi nílé fẹ̀jẹ̀wẹ̀, òláṣọ nílé fimọ̀kímọ̀ búra àṣèbà. Ògún tó lànà falára, ògún tó lànà fàjèrò, a ní kó lànà owó kàn wá, kó lànà oríire kàn wá, kó lànà ajé, kó lànà ìyọ́nú kàn wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ká rí bá ti ṣe, ká rọ́nà gbégbà, ká má ṣe lásán láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi Ọ̀pàkẹ́ Àlàkẹ́, èní lọ̀sẹ̀ yín, ẹ̀yin alágogo idẹ, ẹ̀yin olókìkí òru, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi òṣòro mọ̀nìgà, ẹ̀yin arógbaṣọ má balẹ̀, ẹ̀yin arógbaṣọ má bòtán, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọlọ́mọ kan tí ń fún gba ọmọ ọlọ́mọ, ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ kan tí ń bẹ́lẹ́sẹ̀ méjì jà, ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀dùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́, àṣèbá yín o, a ní kí bà wá ṣe o. Ẹ̀yin ìyá mi ọ̀sá ẹlẹ́yẹ, àpèyín fúkú àbí àrùn, a pè yín nítorí gbogbo orí kọ̀ọ̀kan tó péjọpọ̀ síbí ni, a ní kẹ́ ẹ wá yọ́nú sí wa, ẹ̀yọ́ ní rí la béèrè fún, kẹ́ ẹ yọ́nú sí wa, kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ráyé ṣe, kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká ráyé gbé, kẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká rọ́nà lọ, kẹ́ ẹ fi ayé yìí kẹ́ ẹ fi ṣe é nírọ̀rùn fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ayé, ẹ̀yin abiyamọ ọ̀run, kẹ́ ẹ fi ọ̀já yín kẹ́ ẹ fi pọ̀n wá, kẹ́ ẹ gbé wa já gbogbo wàhálà àti ìdààmú tó wà nílé ayé yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èṣù láàlú ògiri òkò, èṣù ọ̀dàrà láàróyè abẹ́ṣóńṣó lórí, èṣù tó ń gba ẹbọ, èṣù tó ń gbé ètùtù, a ní kéṣù gba ẹbọ wa, kéṣù gbà á, kẹ́gbà gbà á, kó bá wa gbé fáwọn ajogun, kó bá wa lé àwọn ajogun lọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Òrìṣà egúngún, òrìṣà àwọn aláṣẹkù, àṣèbà àwọn tó ṣàwo kù sẹ́yìn, àṣèbà àwọn tó tẹ̀ káwa tó tẹ̀, àṣèbà àwọn tó ṣe fáká tó ṣe, àṣèbà àwọn tó dá wa lóṣù, àṣèbà àwọn tó là wá lórí, àwọn tó ní ká máa ṣe awo, àwọn tó fi ara wọn, àwọn tó fi ẹ̀mí wọn tí wọ́n fi lé lórí Ifá, àṣèbà wọn, a ní kí bà wá ṣe o. Egúngún òrìṣà àwọn aláṣẹkù, àṣèbà bá a ṣe ń ṣọ̀sẹ̀ lẹ́nìí, a ní kọ́lọ́sẹ̀ ó gbà ó láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Níbi gbogbo tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbọ́ mi, mo ṣèbà orí yín, mo ṣèbà ẹlẹ́dàá yín, mo ṣèbà ìṣẹ̀dá yín, ọkùnrin ni, obìnrin ni, ọmọdé ni, àgbà ni, dúdú ni, funfun ni, lórígun mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin àgbáláyé níbi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń gbóhùn mi, tẹ́ ẹ ti ń wò mí, mo ṣèbà orí yín, mo ṣèbà ẹlẹ́dàá yín o, mo ní kí bà mí ṣe o. Ajíbọ́lá mi ògbódù ọ̀rà yíyẹ ní Abẹ̀ní, mo ṣèbà onílé, mo ṣèbà ẹdán, mo ṣèbà gbogbo ọmọ onílé látòrí olúwo mi àsápè ọlà, mo ṣèbà gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá àbíyè lékelèké gbàràdá, mo ṣèbà gbogbo balógun, gbogbo lísà, gbogbo apènà ni mo ṣèbà fún, mo ní kí bà wá ṣe o. A tún ti wá wọnú ẹ̀kọ́ Ifá mi lẹ́nu, a ti kọ́ ọgbọ́n, a ti kọ́ ìmọ̀, a ti kọ́ òye nínú Ifá yìí, a ní kí Ifá kó wá fi ọ̀nà mọ̀ wá, a ní Ifá àtórí ẹni tí ò sunwọ̀n ṣe kó wá torí tiwa náà ṣe níbi tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó sí, a ní Ifá ẹlẹ́rìí ìpín, kí Ifá wá fi ìpín àti orí tá a yàn, kí Ifá wá fi mọ̀ wá, kí Ifá wá fi kọ́ wa, Ifá tó ń dúró ti ní, Ifá tí òun ti ní lójú, a ní kí Ifá wá dúró tì wá kó gbè wá, Ifá ti gbé àwọn ará wájú, Ifá gbèmí àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe ti gbé àwọn ará wájú, ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbèmí àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ọgbọ́n tá a ti kọ́ lénìí, ìmọ̀ tá a ti kọ́ lénìí, á jẹ́ tiwa, á dúró tiwa, á dénú wa báyìí, á dodindi, apèrè ajé wa, apèrè ọlá wa, apèrè ọlà wa, apèrè àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀ wa fún gbogbo wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tá a bá rí ẹnikẹ́ni èèyàn kí èèyàn tó wà láàrin wa tó tí ó dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn àbí tọ́mọ dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn fún láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀ olóyún ayò alágbolódò, ìyá mi tó mú ìwòsàn wá láti inú omi, á mú ìwòsàn ẹ̀ sí gbogbo àgọ́ ara yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn fọmọ, ọmọ ò ní dùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn fún wa o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní owó tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún yìí, owó tó ń wọlé, ajé tó ń wọlé, àní fi wọ àìsàn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní rógun sáré sókè sáré sódò, àní rógun gbàmí lọ́tún gbàmí lósì láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn tó láyé, àwọn tó nílẹ̀, wọ́n wá fi ìlera pípé, wọ́n á fi jíǹkí wa tọmọ tẹbí tará tọkọtaya láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àwọn àgbàlagbà ilé wa, wọn ò ní ṣàìsàn, wọn ò ní fi wọ́n dà wá láàmú láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Lórí Odù Ifá tá a kọ́ lẹ́nu, tá a bá rẹ́nikẹ́ni èèyàn kí èèyàn tó ti mú ọkọ àti aya tó rí yàn fún, tíṣẹ̀dá yàn fún, tó ti fi wọ́n ṣòfò, tó ti fi wọ́n ṣeré láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, orí á gbé èèyàn tí yín wá, ẹlẹ́dàá gbé èèyàn tí yín wá, ọkọ tó máa bá yín kalẹ̀, aya tó máa bá yín kalẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ máa ṣọ̀rẹ́ ara yín kalẹ̀, Elédùmarè á gbé wá fún yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Tí Ifá bá wá gbé wá, ẹ ní fojú àtẹ́wò, ẹ ní fẹnu àtẹ́wò, orí àtẹlẹ́dàá yín á sọ fún yín pé oore tí Ifá ń gbé bọ̀ ni, ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ jókòó tì á bá yín kalẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ire tí Ifá ń gbé wá fún wa, gbogbo ire tí orí ń gbé wá fún wa, kò ní gbọ̀dànù lọ́wọ́ wa o àwa náà ní gbọ̀n dànù fúnra wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa báyìí ire ló máa yọrí sí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní àfẹ́ká gbogbo ayé báyìí látẹ́gùn ń fẹ́ àrùn káyé báyìí ní òòrùn ràn ògo èmi àti yín tilé tọkọ tẹbí tọmọtara á ràn kárí ayé ni á fẹ́ kárí ayé ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ọmọ aráyé ò ní lè fọwọ́ bo ògo wa mọ́lẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n níjọ́ tí òrí bá fojú kan òrùn wọ́n níjọ́ yẹn ló ń yọ ọmọ aráyé á yọ́nú sí wa ìṣọkùnrin ni o ìṣobìnrin ni o wọ́n á yọ́nú sí wa ọmọdé ni àgbà ni wọ́n á yọ́nú sí wa nílùú àjòjì tẹ́ ẹ wà yẹn nílùú ọba tẹ́ ẹ wà yẹn wọ́n á máa yọ́nú sí yín àwa tá a wà nílé náà ẹ̀yọ́nú Ọlọ́run bá ẹ̀yọ́nú ènìyàn kò ní fi wá sílẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn afàìmọ́níṣe ní àwọn oṣoolé àwọn àjẹlé wọ́n á yọ́nú sí wa àwọn aṣenitán bá ní dárò ni wọ́n á yọ́nú sí gbogbo wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ìyọ́nú Elédùmarè kò ní jìnnà sí wa àwọn tó láyé àwọn tó nílẹ̀ àwọn ìyá mi òṣòro mọ́nìgà àwọn ìyá mi tí wọ́n ń jẹ́ ilẹ̀ tí wọ́n ń jẹ́ òkè wọ́n á yọ́nú sí wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa báyìí á wá yọrí sí rere ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àní ṣe lásán ọmọ aráyé ò ní kọ̀dí àìmọ̀ṣe sí wa ẹni tó bá di ẹrù ọ̀ràn nítorí èmi àti yín nítorí ọmọ wa nítorí ọkọ wa nítorí aya wa nítorí iṣẹ́ wa nítorí àwọn ẹbí wa nítorí àwọn afẹ́nifẹ́re wa ẹni tó bá di ẹrù ọ̀ràn nítorí wọn wọ́n ní dandan ni kó forí ara ẹ̀ gbé àwọn ló máa forí ara wọn gbé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní ọwọ́ tí ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ bá gbé sókè báyìí ara ẹ̀ ló fi ń nà ẹni tó bá gbọ́wọ́kọ́wọ́ nítorí èmi àti yín ara wọn ló máa fi nà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní òkò tá a bá sọlù ọ̀pẹ̀lọpẹ̀ sọlù ní òkò ìbànújẹ́ tó bá sọlù wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè á padà lọ sórí ẹni tó sọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹni tó bá wá ń tìtorí yín gbẹ́bọ tó ń tìtorí yín ṣètùtù tó ń tìtorí yín pọ̀fọ̀ ẹbọ tó máa gbé kú nìyẹn ọfọ̀ tó máa pa nìyẹn ètùtù tó máa gbé kú nìyẹn láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwa ò ní kíre má jẹ tẹnìkankan àmọ́ àwọn tó jókòó sínú òkùnkùn ayé tó ń ta ifá tó ń ta ọfà sínú ìmọ́lẹ̀ ayé wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn tó láyé á fojú wọn ṣọṣẹ́ àwọn tó nílẹ̀ á bá wa dà wọ́n láàmú Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀ olóòyàn ayọ̀ á pọnmi dà sínú wọn wọ́n máa ríjà Ògún wọ́n á ríjà Ṣàngó wọ́n á ríjà àwọn ẹbọra àtàwọn orúnmọlẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn òrìṣà tá à ń pè wọ́n á dúró wọ́n á jà fún wa àwọn orúnmọlẹ̀ tá à ń gbẹ́bọ fún wọ́n á dúró wọ́n á jà fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ẹni tó bá wá ní àwa ò ní ṣoríire ẹni tó bá ní ilé ayé yìí báwo ẹni tó bá ní okùn bíi tá a máa gbé gbà láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n á ṣan wọ́n láyé báyìí wọ́n á jẹun láyé báyìí wọ́n á lọ ṣan wọ́n lọ́run ni ẹni tó bá ní gbogbo ire ayé wa kò ní ṣojú òun láṣẹ Èdùmàrè á ṣẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ ní dandan toró ti di dandan nílé ayé yìí pé kémi àti ní ṣoríire ó ti di dandan torí pé ire lójú owó rí ojú owó òkè ráre èmi àti yìí ò ní ráre lọ́lá àwọn tó nílẹ̀ yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè níbi gbogbo tá a bá wá kọjú sí gúúsù ni o àríwá ni o ìlà oòrùn ni o ìwọ̀ oòrùn ni àárín gbùngbùn ayé ni o ire la máa bá níbẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè odindi báyìí látàrí ń di ti àtàrí kan ń di tiẹ̀ láàbọ̀ odindi báyìí lọ́ máa gbé wá fún yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ire ńlá ire tá a rọkàn re sí àti ìta àrò sí ire ọ̀fẹ́ òun ni fá máa fà wá fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè gbogbo àdáwọ́lé wa báyìí ire ló máa yọrí sí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní ojúmọ́ tó bá mọ́ ojúmọ́ ìdùnnú ojúmọ́ àlàáfíà ni ojúmọ́ tó mọ́ wa lẹ́yìn ojúmọ́ ayọ̀ ni láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní ọ̀tún báyìí lọ́jọ́ ń yọ ọ̀tún báyìí ní ire ayé wa máa yọ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn tó láyé àwọn tó nílẹ̀ wọ́n á dúró tì wá o àwọn tó Elédùmarè gbélé ayé lé lọ́wọ́ wọ́n á gbè wá o wọn ò ní dá wa dá o ẹgbẹ́ ayé ẹgbẹ́ ọ̀run wọ́n máa ró tì wá wọ́n á dúró tì wá wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé wọn ò ní dá wa dá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wọ́n ní láàárín pèrègún òun ni màrìwò tí ń ṣẹ̀ṣọ́ ròde láàárín àwọn tó ní okùn bíi tẹ́ ẹ máa gbé gbà òun lẹ ti máa kẹ́ṣọ̀ báyìí tẹ́ ẹ máa kó sára tẹ́ ẹ máa ṣoríire tẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan ńlá tẹ́ ẹ máa ṣe nǹkan là làwọn ọmọ yín ti máa ṣoríire láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn ọmọ yín ò ní dà wá láàmú gbogbo àwa tá a ṣàbíamọ àní ṣe lásán lórí ọmọ kankan láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àní fojú sunkún ọmọ àní mọ sàárì ọmọ aráyé ò ní kán wa lẹ́yìn ọ̀kan láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àwọn ọmọ tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ lé lórí yìí a máa rí wọn wọ́n máa dirún wọ́n máa digba nínú ọlá nínú ọlà nínú àlàáfíà nínú ìlera pípé ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ìjọ tí wọ́n bá ń dìde tó bá ń ṣoríire ìjọ tí wọ́n bá ń gbà wọ́ọ̀dù káàkiri gbogbo àgbáláyé wọn ò ní fèmí àti ní ṣàwátì ẹni ẹlẹ́ni ò ní gbà ṣe wa ṣe wọn ò ní díje ìṣẹ́jú kan fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè tá a bá wá rẹ́nikẹ́ni tó ń wojú Elédùmarè fún ọmọ Ọ̀ṣun ṣẹ̀ǹgẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ládékojú òwáyanrìn kò wó sí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè wàá ṣeré ọmọ fún wọn wàá ṣeré Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n á finú ṣoyún báyìí wọ́n á fẹ̀yìn ọ̀pọ̀ ní láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí wọ́n ti wá ń fún yín lóògùn tó ti ń fún yín lágbo àwọn oògùn tó ń fún yín àwọn àgbo tó ń fún yín á bá yín lára mu kò ní gbòdì lára yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ó ti dórí lágbájá ó ṣiṣẹ́ ó dórí tàmẹ̀dù ó ṣiṣẹ́ ó wá dórí tí yín kò ṣiṣẹ́ Elédùmarè ò ní ṣe nìyẹn fún yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ ti wá lọ sókè òkun tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ sẹ́yìn odi tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ ẹ ti lọ dá okòwò sílẹ̀ ẹ ní ṣe lásán nílùú ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà yẹn wọn ò ní kọ̀dí àìmọ̀ṣe sí yín o. Àwọn èèyàn tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ rí àwọn àjòjì èèyàn àwọn ló máa dúró báyìí tó máa yọ́nú sí yín wọ́n á bá yín ṣe wọ́n á bá yín gbẹ́rù ní dórí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ẹ wá kórè oko délé ẹ ní kú sájò bí èéfín o ẹ ní kú sájò bí èéfín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Gbogbo àdáwọ́lé yín báyìí ire ló máa bọ́ sí bó ṣe lọ ló ṣe bọ̀ ọmọ aráyé ò ní kọ̀dí ìyẹn sí wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ní gbogbo bíkíbi tá a bá wá ń lọ ìfọkànbalẹ̀ pẹ̀lẹ́kùtù òun la máa fi ṣe ilé ayé àní kánjú lólé ayé yìí o àní fẹ̀dọ̀fùfù lólé ayé yìí o àní fìbínú lólé ayé yìí o láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àìkú tí ń ṣe baálé ọ̀rọ̀ òun lélẹ́dùmarè máa gbé fún wa. Wọ́n sọ nínú Odù Ifá ọ̀yẹ̀kú méjì wọ́n ní adífá fún obì kan tá à ń pè ìgbà tó dífá fún obì yẹn wọ́n ní láàárín ọ̀tá ló wà wọ́n ní láàárín ọ̀tá ni òfú àwà àmọ́ láàárín ọ̀tá yẹn wọ́n ní kíkú má pa òfú àmọ́ káàrún má ṣe òfú àmọ́ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àtèmi àti yín ikú ò ní pa wá ikú àìlọ́jọ́ ò ní pa wá láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé láàárín ọ̀tá la wà àrùn tí ò gbóògùn ó gbóògùn ni kò gbóògùn ni ó kéré ni ó tóbi ni kò ní ṣèmi àti yín láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní kíkú má pawó wọn pé kú yẹ̀ lórí awo ọ̀yẹ̀kú ló ní kíkú yẹ̀ lórí wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ikú yẹ̀ lórí wa tọmọ tọkọ tẹbí tará láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Àní ẹ̀yin obìnrin tẹ́ ẹ wà níbí ẹ̀ ní dopó ọ̀sán gangan ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ ẹ wà níbí ẹ̀ ní gbáya sí o àní bá wọn kúkú àìlọ́jọ́ àní kánjú kúrò nílé ayé bó ṣe wá mú ká pẹ́ nílé ayé yìí tó láṣẹ Èdùmàrè ojú wa ò ní rí bi ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní rí bi ojú wa ò ní rí bi ìṣẹ̀dá wa ò ní rí bi ìlera pípé báyìí òun la fi máa lo ilé ayé yìí láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní àbálálẹ́gàn ọmọ máa ń dá òrìṣà òkè ló ń fàṣẹ sí wọ́n ní àbámadọ́ kan ò kí ń dá tiẹ̀ kó má rí bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi àti yín tún ti dábàá lèmi Elédùmarè ti bá wa fàṣẹ sí èyí tá a wí lèmi àṣẹ ti gùn àrọ̀ ti rọ̀ mọ́ nítorí pé àwíṣẹ́ ni ti fá àfọ̀ṣẹ́ ni tọ̀rúnmìlà nítorí pé àpè fálékè àpè ṣùlólè àwọn ọ̀run yànyàn bí ẹni tí ò ní kú mọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tí fáníkà ṣe la ṣe àti gbẹ́bọ àti gbé tutù ó dẹ̀ di dandan kẹ́bọ fín ó di dandan kẹ́bọ dà ó di dandan kẹ́bọ dòdì ọ̀run láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Ìgbónogún tí ń jẹbọ ọ̀ṣálú ayé á jẹbọ tiwa àkàlàmàgbò tí ń jẹ tọ̀run á jẹbọ tiwa wọ́n á wá gba ẹbọ lọ́wọ́ wa wọ́n á wá gbére wá fún wa ire ayọ̀ ire ìdùnnú ire ìgbéga ire ìlera pípé wọ́n á wá gbé fún wa láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Èyí tá a wí lẹ́nu wọ́n ní tí eyín iwájú bá gé ẹran kèrègé ń gbà ni ìbémi àti yín ti wí lẹ́nu tá a ti wí níwúre lẹ́nu àwọn tó láyé ti gbà àwọn tó nílẹ̀ ti gbà àwọn tá a kọ́kọ́ dá ti gbà àwọn tá a gbẹ́yìn dá ti gbà Elédùmarè ọba òkè ti gbà wọ́n ti fàṣẹ sí ó ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ṣẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ láṣẹ Èdùmàrè. Wọ́n ní kí Ifá ó bá wa ṣe é k'Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe é àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe é. Wọ́n ní kí Ifá ó bá wa ṣe é kí Elédùmarè ó bá wa ṣe é àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn ó bá wa ṣe é. Ifá bá wa ṣe o Elédùmarè á bá wa ṣe àwọn tó ṣàwò kù sẹ́yìn wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣẹ pé láṣẹ Èdùmàrè àṣẹ. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Àṣẹ for today. Today we delved into the Odù Ifá Ogbe Ogunda táwọn babaláwo mọ̀ sí Ogbe Ìyọnú and we have learnt a lot from it. If you missed any part of the live streaming, in a few hours, the replay will be available on our YouTube channel, Iyanifa Ewa TV. Tomorrow, I will be live again at the same time, 6 a.m. Nigerian time, 5 a.m. Ifá ti gbé àwọn ará wájú, Ifá gbé wá. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe ti gbé àwọn ará wájú, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbé èmi àti yín náà. Títí ọ̀la, èmi náà ni ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ìyá yín. Is there a question there? Okay. Títí ọ̀la tá a tún máa pàdé lórí ètò, èmi náà ni ọ̀rẹ́ yín, ìyá yín, Olóyè Awóbámikẹ́fà, tí gbogbo ènìyàn mọ̀ sí Iyanifa Ewa. Until tomorrow, I remain yours, Iyanifa Awóbámikẹ́fà, popularly known as Iyanifa Ewa, the founder of the Ifá College and the host of Ìṣẹ̀ṣe for today. And on this program, we say, my blessing is here now. Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, it is done. Everything that we need is here now already, and it is done. If you need to do a divination, a reading, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, you want to give your ebo, you want to know your orishas, you want to know your destiny, what exactly are you here to do? You want to buy spiritual products or herbal products and everything associated with Ifá and Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, send a message to the WhatsApp number that is pinned on your screen. And if you're on YouTube or you're watching live, the WhatsApp number has been posted on your screen. If you are catching a replay, every information you need will be in the description box. Don't forget to check the website. Women in Ifá and Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, the 30-day transformational journal is still available on the website for women in Ifá and Ìṣẹ̀ṣe. You will find out why I singled out women for that. Just go and get the journal. The sacred text of the Ifá, Ọ̀rọ̀ tí Olódùmarè sọ, which is where I read from today, is still available for pre-order on the website. Ifá studies is there, Yoruba studies is there, Orisha herbalism and traditional medicine is there, Ọ̀ṣun fertility and midwifery is there, 256 Odù Ifá mastery course is available. Erindilogun studies is there. Now, if you have not registered for Ifá Business School, I don't understand what you are doing. I don't. Because the students that registered knows that it is a shift. Like, if I reshuffled your life, sieved it, threw away everything that was not necessary there, and started rebuilding you again. That is what is happening at the Ifá Business School. So if you have not registered, please head over to the website, ifacollege.ng, and register at the Ifá Business School, ifacollege.ng. Our new book that just got released, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe is the title of the book. Learn how to make Iba. What is Iba? Why is it useful? What are the spiritual powers and benefits that come with Iba? Against just this surface level that we are looking at, how do we make Iba? What is the hierarchy of all the spiritual authority that we need to make Iba to, starting from Olódùmarè to àwọn? 17 of them were listed there. Learn how to make Iba, how to pronounce it, both in Yoruba and in English. The book is available in Yoruba, translated into English. It's also available in audio format. Depends on the package that you book for. ifacollege.ng is the website. Just click on the 3 buttons on the right corner. It will take you in there. You will see the Ìṣẹ̀ṣe book. Get a copy for yourself. Don't forget that I said this is season 3, episode 13. Season 1 and season 2, all of the replays are on YouTube. So you want to grab a bottle of whatever drink that you like and get your snacks and head over there and watch, learn and relearn the undiluted, unwatered down truth about Ifá, about Ìṣẹ̀ṣe, about African spirituality, about Africans as a whole, about who you are and where you come from. And you also unlearn the misconceptions, the lies that they have told you, and hold on to what the truth is. Until tomorrow when I come your way again, mo ní Ifá gbè wá, Ìṣẹ̀ṣe á gbè wá, àwọn alálẹ̀ ilẹ̀ yìí wọ́n á gbè wá, wọ́n á bá wa ṣe tiwa láṣepé, láṣẹ Èdùmàrè, àṣẹ.